Evening, everyone. So I've had a pretty stressful week, so I haven't been streaming. We'll be live for tonight, though, just restreaming day 3 of EVO Japan. All that's left is there's going to be a Tokon announcement, so probably the next team. And then top 8 for Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8. So that'll be all of it. We'll see how much I'm up for watching through all that, since that'll probably be a while. And see if anyone joins throughout the night. But yeah, that's what I'll be up to. And we'll just be chilling and talking fighting games. Some breaks here and there. I won't have the VTuber today. I'll have the Fugi. The EVO stream's doing stuff here. We can check it out now. Okay, turn that up. Here, I'm gonna turn this up loud, and then I'm gonna turn it down in OBS. There.
EVO Japan starts now. We got your home side stream carried, covered, and sealed.
Wow, we are just playing some Street Fighter 6.
What a way to strike first and set the tone.
Nice, nice.
Oh my God.
It's been funny how
Oh my God!
That's
He
not
didn't build
real.
the bar yet. Oh my God!
this would maybe be the best run EVO Japan ever, and it's still awful. Like, all the tech issues present at this event are crazy. All the issues that have been present.
Back-to-back EVO Japan champion.
It's really unique and kind of weird because it's Street Fighter is the highlight in Japan. In Japan, Street Fighter 6 is huge.
On the final day 3 of EVO
It's hard to
Japan
explain how big
2026
Street Fighter
at
6
Tokyo
is in
Big
Japan.
Sight. My name is Justin Wong. I'm with the commentator of the year. Tasty
So even for
How
a
are
lot
you
of
doing,
the
man?
staff,
You know how it goes, man.
all
Look,
they
EVO
know
Japan
is
has
Street
been
Fighter
amazing
6.
So far.
Yes.
And
They told
many
me to
of
get
the
here bright and early
volunteers
'cause
and
I heard
staff
about
that
this
run
Tokyo
and work
announcement, but that's, we
don't
gonna
know
wait for
anything
that.
about
We gonna
fighting
wait for
games.
We're
that.
gonna wait for that.
But hopefully people have been enjoying EVO 2026 here.
They hardly know how
especially in
events
Japan.
or
Big Sight's
anything
been
like
amazing. We got
function
more space.
Yes.
We
in
got
anything
games. We got
outside
new
of,
champions.
like not even
Aircons.
relevant to
Aircons,
fighting
they're
games, just
working like crazy.
working
It's kind of cold.
any
You saw
event.
Ricardo's pose? He was
Yeah.
cold in this photo.
That's what that was. Okay, I thought we was talking about Wakanda for a second.
Oh.
But regardless,
I think Justin's
it has
losing a little
definitely
weight.
been
That's good
a
for
great
him.
improvement especially when it comes to the space.
Yes.
Seeing all the friends again, but also just the fact that we actually got the start of our new season, man. We talked about this at the beginning of the show on Friday, that this is like the beginning of like the FGC travel season for like everybody. All the big tours,
Yes.
all the big tournaments start right now.
And the crazy part is, we're in 2026 because, it ain't an EVO without some upsets,
Oh,
right? Mena
boy.
RD out of the tournament, so there will be no 3-time back-to-back-to-back. And also,
Right.
Arslan Ash got 9th place, I saw.
Yeah.
So it is kind of insane that the level has gone up extremely high, right? When it comes to fighting games. Like, when you're walking around
The
venue,
big
it's
highlight
packed.
and advantage to
Everyone's
these
watching.
events
Even full
is
matches, people are sitting on the
traveling
floor, just
outside
trying
of
to watch
Japan
their favorite
is
players in
difficult
general, right?
alone,
And the coolest
and
part
nobody
about it
wants to travel to the
is, watch
U.S.
games,
No one
there's a
wants to
lot of
fucking
stuff
be
to do,
here,
right? We got
and that's completely understandable with the current state of affairs.
Yes.
Right?
So
And they
there
got,
are
like,
many
a cool,
matchups that
the
happen that
arcade
don't
boards over
normally
there,
get to
actually,
happen at other
arcade boards
tournaments.
that have never been released. I feel like I've never seen
The
these on
Gundam,
arcade
right?
before. Yeah,
Hello,
bro.
Srigarwa.
Gundam Versus is active. We got the Tekken shop. I mean, we got the 2XKO booth right over here.
Yep.
We definitely have an arcade section over it with a lot of cool games, man. They got 2XKO over there. A bunch of they got Psychic Force 2020 over there.
Bro.
I love that
They
game. Bro. It's
have
been amazing.
Avatar and everything, and I feel like, what's
You know we're.
oh,
Thank
what's
you.
up?
Thank you. Hey, you know we're live, right?
Oh, yeah. But anyways, that's also what happens. We're so raw and unfiltered.
That's the same
People just come through and just want to hang out with Tasty because this is the commentator of the year right here. Oh, my God. Why are you so Hollywood? I wish I was on your
Are you
level.
serious, bro?
Man, we did the meet and greet, and everyone wanted to talk to Tasty Steve. The Steve of the tastiest. Love and peas.
That's not true. Love and peas don't do that. He knows I hate peas. First off, how many heart thumb up emojis? People was coming up to me and saying, "Can we do the Justin pose?" I was like, "Of course, sure." That's my guy.
Justin
He can do that.
pose.
All I'm saying is, it has definitely been amazing. The meet and greet was really cool,
It was
man.
really cool.
Shout out to the boy Yipes as well, and they still have a lot of EVO Legends meetups. And of course, this is a big part of the community. I know a lot of.
I liked how the
people
EVO
just
American
for the
streams
first
have been
time.
going
He met
where
somebody's
they've been,
dad who was like, he's a big fan. And
It's
he
just
was
been
like, "Nervous to
Tong
meet you,"
at
and the
home
son introduced
in his
him.
living room
That was
restreaming
really
there
crazy, and also,
with
like,
whoever's
they were asking me,
presumably
man,
Max
I don't want to adjust the Wong thing.
working right now from Tong's living room.
I've never have
Yo,
somebody
I've
ever
never
done that.
done the Wazzler. I was like, how do I write the Wazzler? Because I'd never done it before, right? But we talk about all these experiences. I bought like 6 controllers this weekend so far.
Jeez.
I might buy one more because there's one I just looked. I was eyeing at it, right? So definitely, I love collecting the controllers. Every time EVO Japan rolls around, I see all these social posts about like this company is releasing this controller at EVO Japan. EVO,
I liked all the
exclusive, right?
award
And
sticks that
they're
they've been
just,
given
like,
out.
about the cabinets. They're
Have
running
not been
side
sticks.
turns, so
They've
many
all been
side
leverless.
turns. I saw Hayo, who
Yeah,
pretty
all
much
right,
had
man.
EVO Moment 38. He entered the Beyblade tournament.
They had, you heard clanging and banging. You know what that was? They were Beyblading in this bad boy.
It was crazy, right? And they even had like the old Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting on the Famicom. They were running tournaments on that because that's kind of how
Why?
Street Fighter 2 esports started
Yeah,
here
no, that's
in
facts. That's
Japan.
facts. I mean, and then look, even if you're not here for the games, there was a lot of cool stuff to do. The Artist Alley looks amazing this time
Oh,
around, man.
yes.
They did an amazing job on that. They had the Stick Museum. You know this guy Mark, man, is like the Steve Irwin on arcade sticks, man. He goes out and collects them from all over the world. I've been there shopping with
The
him,
biggest
and
thing
it's
I can
actually
give
really
to
cool,
EVO
man. Shout out to
Japan
the
this
guy,
year
Mark.
is it
So a
doesn't
lot of
sound like
times,
the
I've been
event
in
has been
Japan
as
a lot
hot
this
as
year.
last
I've
year.
been just hanging out with Mark,
If we
man,
remember,
behind the arcade.
multiple
Everybody was
PS5s
here.
overheated.
Low-key, I feel
Mid-set,
like you
they
and
melted
Precious are always
USB
here,
cables
right?
for
But
people's
also, we were
sticks
talking about the
when they
museum. The
plugged them
museum
in
is really
because they didn't have
beautiful.
USB
And also,
hubs.
like,
You
with
plugged them right into the
Markman, and
console.
also shout out to
It's too
Studio
hot, they
Kaho for
melted.
making
Shout out
that
to
kind of like the
Kaho.
art
Oh
and
my
the figures
God.
and everything. But you know what?
As far
We
as
all
I've
talk
seen, it
about the
hasn't
floor
been a
so much.
repeat of
We
that.
got someone on the floor. Let's go to Rob TV right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is the final day for EVO Japan. It's finals day, y'all. And as you can see behind me, of course, Steve and Jay Wong, y'all see, this is the calm before the storm, fellas. Look at all these empty seats right now. And can we swing over there, too, just to show what's going on? Now, listen, a lot of events, they wouldn't want to show y'all empty seats. They try to hide them. That's because we know that we about to fill all these seats up right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a historic event. Tekken Top 8, we actually have Arslan Ash.
That looks like such a nice, spacious venue. So it's a shame the frustrations of running the event.
But how about in the world of Street Fighter 6? Knuckle Dude Dang. Getting top 8, bruh. Absolutely love to see that.
Whoever's there for like Tekken, it'll be full for Street Fighter for sure.
I know, bro.
You talked about Knuckle
That's the
Dude,
only
but
part
Punk
that I hate.
Yeah, Punk has to fight Knuckle Dude
Hold
in the
on.
top
Steve, are you
8.
able to hear me over there?
Yeah, we can hear you. We got you, man. You can hear you.
Okay, I don't know if the guys are able to hear me right now, but or if I'm talking over you right now because I can't hear you in my comms. But that said, today is about to be legendary, ladies and gentlemen. Of
You're
course,
not good. You don't dress
players
well,
Street
Rob.
Fighter
Tracy Street dresses way better than you.
7,000 competitors that we started with. 7,000 all the way down to 8. We are literally about to witness fighting game history.
Yeah, I voted for you.
Esports history right here in Tokyo, Japan, and you guys do not want to miss it. Later on, Big Hollywood will be back with entirely a filled-up arena, and we're going to check the temperature. You do not want to miss it. EVO Japan. Let's go ahead and send things back over to the desk.
I mean, shout outs to Rob TV doing this.
It's the only shit that makes these things worth it with how
all these seats are going to
commercial and esports shit tries to
from
get.
The train station, and literally there was huge lines already outside waiting to come in, waiting to fill these seats, and literally trying to buy as much product because today is the last day of EVO Japan. Lots of EVO Japan exclusive controllers. You know, I was so sad. I wanted to buy the Hori. You saw that little bag for the controllers? I wanted to buy that yesterday, and it was completely sold out.
Dude,
completely
people don't
sold
understand.
out.
Like, we come here, and then the thing is, Justin, I've seen him do this. My man, no, even if he's not at a big con, he likes to buy stuff to commemorate the occasion.
Yes.
And I don't know if you guys have seen his stream, but the background is actually becoming a storeroom. He has nothing but arcade cabinet sticks. But when you come to events like this, all the cool stuff almost sells out immediately. By day 3, you need to have grabbed everything that you wanted, whether it's like the art pieces, whether it's the figures, whether it's the cool clothes. There's a lot of exclusive merch around that you're not gonna get anywhere else.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good shirt.
To get it. And that's one of the reasons I really like that they're making it such a big thing. It's such an invitational field. Like, come and get these items. Come get this FGC fun. These FGC items that you're not.
So
gonna
it's the
be able to
baseball
get
shirt
else,
over
man.
it.
What's the out of this weekend? What's the coolest thing that has that you've done or you've seen these past 2.5 days?
You know, I'm gonna be completely honest, man. One of the coolest things I really like seeing is, like, I got a lot of friends here now, but when we get to actually commentate together, man, because I feel like we so spread thin, man. Rob doing his thing, you doing his thing, Obama, the boy Yipes, that we don't really get to talk. So actually seeing you guys is number 1. But 2, seeing what it's like transpired with Marvel Tokan. I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't get to play like the last build. So
I'm pretty excited.
The first EVO USA when they showed it,
yeah,
they have like an updated build here.
Yep.
They got Ghost Rider, they got Spider-Man, they got Penny Parker on that bad boy, and Magic. So for me, that was definitely my favorite part, just getting to play Marvel Tokan like that and play with Spider-Man for the first time, because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan.
Who isn't a Peter Parker fan? But you're actually completely right. After I finishing commentating City of the Wolves with Hell Pockets, I was at Hell Pockets, and I went to the Marvel Tokan booth and I had a session. Right? Had a session, played. Obviously, I could go with my man Logan.
Obviously, you love
Wolverine and everything. And Wolverine with an air dash is insane. I enjoyed it using Penny Parker as like web shoot assist, having Magic as the anti-assist, and I love Danger's kind of like the third assist, where it's like this giant drill claw, and you're just stuck there for.
That's
really,
true.
really
Most
long
people
time,
have
so
just been like, even in the
pressure,
last
everything
exhibition
about when it
match
comes to,
with
like,
Goichi
they
and
took the
Sonic Fox,
feedback from a lot of the
they
community
stuck to a
members.
character
They're all like there.
and used the
So,
others
like,
as functional
it just feels
assists.
like a complete different game from closed beta 2, and that just makes me extremely happy because like they want to make sure that this game everyone loves.
Yeah, no, that's absolute facts, man. And look, I'm a huge Marvel guy myself. You already know where.
Yeah, I'm still debating on a team, still wondering.
Like the Japanese
it's already hard to pick, and they keep adding more characters.
See, only when I come here It's our first time getting to see these guys for a long time. I mean, obviously.
I mean, Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel hero.
Seeing people lock in. I haven't seen Anakin in a while, bro. I got
Wait,
to
he's
see
here?
him. Anakin is definitely
Okay,
here.
yeah,
A
shouts to
bunch of the
Anakin.
homies came out as well. I mean, Minna has been here, and I've been seeing him around, but just seeing him, Kaba, the crew. I mean, Knuckle Dude is here, which I didn't even know until I saw him up on the stage. And just a lot of the fighting game homies coming together because, you know, it's like a big family here. So it's always good to see the friends again.
Man, no, I completely agree with that. I just like, besides seeing all the friends,
I really hope Max like drops into the
Obviously,
stream
you know,
and
we're
I
gonna
can
have
ask
Tekken
him
8
how's
top 8
Tong.
today
How
and Street Fighter 6
are you
top 8
live from
today.
Tong's living
I'm really
room?
curious about Street Fighter 6 top 8 because you know what? Modern Aki in winners top 8.
That's actually
From
crazy.
Taiwan.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah. There's an
exceptionally
Aki in
cool.
top 8,
Modern
not just an Aki in
Right,
top
the last
8,
time I
but
think we had a
modern.
modern player in top 8, like a big event, was probably
shit's
the
crazy.
first year of Street Fighter 6 in EVO Vegas. That was the last time, right? And
That's a really good point to make, actually.
I just had the
because in
thought, maybe I
Asia
should
in
get the
general, they really
treadmill out
love
for
mod.
watching
if you're
this.
playing rank here, and you know it's very addicting to play rank in Japan in general. You fight against a lot of modern players.
Yes, you do. I've seen it. I've done
I
it.
might
I've seen
do
it with my
that.
own eyes, but I think that's also part of the reason people always talk
Depending
about,
how
like,
far
these
we get
fighters
in,
driving over
that
here.
might be
And it's for a
overkill
good
because I'd
reason
be
because
walking
so
on
many
that damn
players
thing
will
for a
take you to
long
it,
time.
especially with
Like,
modern. I feel
this could-
modern is
this is
definitely
gonna
one of
be
the big breakthrough
hours,
points when it comes
you
to,
know,
like, you know, people playing a lot of
treadmill
Street Fighter
gaming.
6, but
It's
even
really
when I tell
cool.
people to, yo, go try some Street
But
Fighter 6 'cause
it's
they
not an
always show
easy
interest.
setup.
Like, yeah, but I can't do like the complicated. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, they
This
actually got
different
fixed
one,
with modern mode,
maybe
and
when
I'm
my
glad you
brother
pointed
gets
out,
back,
there was
I'll
a
ask
few
to
players
trade
out
the
there.
ones we
I mean,
have.
Chris G,
The
another
one
of
I
those guys
have
that's
doesn't
really strong on the modern
have
mode,
a
game like
removable
Try,
cable.
but also just all these
It's a
other
real
established
pain in the
players.
ass
Like,
to
you know
store
what?
it.
I ain't got time for this arcade stick nonsense. That's crazy. No one would ever say that.
If I use the
But
one
being able to adapt
he
to a
has, I
modern game,
can
and I'm
Yeah.
sure you about this
like
as well.
Yeah.
more
And
easily
then what else is really
place
cool?
it.
Obviously, you know, when EVO chooses kind of like the obscure games, right?
Yeah,
How
for
the
3
Hokuto Ken,
days.
Bro, the
it
dribble
was
combos?
insane. Yeah, literally.
It was
every match
embarrassing.
just
I did some
infinite
yard
or
work
kind of
yesterday,
like 2-way stars to go fatal KO, right?
which was
But
like
the coolest part was when I was.
it was
commentating
still
with Mustang, I'm
too
looking at
wet
the
from
crowd.
rain,
It
so I
was
couldn't
literally
mow.
packed, no
So I
seats,
just
like,
started
all the
hitting
seats were
things with
taken, and people were standing and they're all like enjoying.
No, they were
head
enjoying
trimmer.
this broken fighting game, right?
At just doing
was
that, I
standing in the
got
crowd
my arms
watching
were
it.
like
And shout outs to
noodles.
Mustang,
It was
because,
embarrassing.
Like we said before, and the thing is, I was talking to Mustang. It's his first time in Japan.
Yeah, first time.
And he was saying, like, and it made a lot of sense because we were both familiar with Hokuto no Ken, but there's a lot of people out there that's never actually seen that game. I call it
Yes.
Japanese Marvel. But the
Oh,
breakdown,
it's more broken than
it's
that.
definitely more broken than that. But the way he, like, broke down the dribble combos, y'all was talking about, like, it's going to get higher. He just has to keep the same rhythm.
Yeah, I
just
might
gotta
consider
say, man,
that.
Kudos to Mustang and everybody that was actually
Here's
working
hope the
on
ads aren't that
commentating
bad
and all
during
that.
the top
I mean, shout out
eights.
to L.I. Joe as well, and James Chin for holding down the Darkstalkers as well. Like,
Two
it's so sick
gazebos?
to see these
Jesus
games.
Christ.
And that's another unique thing about Japan. Japan EVO specifically. We get these games that we don't typically get to see, especially on the U.S. side of things.
I'm excited with the artwork I get to do. It's a lot of shit I just get to like
talking about that
trim
with the
and
boys
take
as well.
out.
And Ryan Hart on the
Yeah,
mic.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Ryan Hart, a legend in his own right,
Yeah.
obviously did the exhibition with Betty and Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But I know Ryan Hart actually from Virtua Fighter. So seeing him on the mic with Shadosha, somebody that I first got introduced through commentary, and basically I saw him one of the first people I saw, especially like as a homie. You know what I'm saying, on the mic talking about it. So it's been a lot of cool things transpiring here at EVO Japan. I implore you guys to come out, enjoy Japan.
Like, get
especially
something
with
more
without-
powerful
There's just a
to
lot, right? You talked about the exhibition, right? It makes me really happy that Betty keeps going with the OG hunt, just because, like, you know, when I
destroy
played her, that was the
plants that
last
are
match,
growing
and I was like,
throughout the
man, did I
fence and
retire
the
her?
absurd roots
I
they
didn't
grow.
want that because I enjoyed watching the series and everything. So the fact that she came back, she won against Ryan, like that was really like her strategy, her prep.
A lot of
time
work to do.
was amazing, right? So that's really good. So I'm hoping to see like who's her next opponent.
But I have to be
and
up
then we
for
had
it.
Marvel Tokon
And like I was
exhibition.
saying, it's
Oh,
a good
Sonic
framework,
Fox,
a good
that was really crazy just
timeline
because,
for
like,
how I'm gonna be
you know, they've been
doing
all
for
over
like the
place.
next
So it's
year
like, when
is
did they have time to actually?
I won't be at like
sweat out- sweat a bit
100%
to
until
actually
Mom's
show a
estate
cool
is taken
exhibition
care
match,
of.
right? And you know, me,
I
you
think
and
that's a
Jags were
good, like,
commentating, and we were just
way to
losing
put it.
because we were looking at all these references.
Yeah.
You know, the
Oh,
nowhere
you
stage.
It's the easiest way to say it without
And on top of
having
that,
to get too
another thing I was
personal or
telling
go
people,
into
look,
any
I
other
really want
detail.
Freeman in City of the Wolves, right?
Okay.
I really want Freeman. I want Freeman in City of the Wolves. But Mr. Karate,
Well, there's
Robert
a lot to do.
Garcia, you got me. With the tingle mask and the jacket, we're done.
You know,
you got me. I'm in there now.
It's crazy because when I first saw it, I just kind of called it out. But then it's like, is it really going to be that predictable? And it was, but it was still the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, it was
Right.
really sick. I mean, look, there's a lot.
Oh yeah,
of
it was a
things happening
trailer
in
for
fighting
Mr.
games here.
Karate.
Lore-wise, character release.
We're getting a new Melty Blood next year.
I think we got the guys
It's
coming out on the
hype.
stage right now, so we're gonna send it over to the stage.
We got
to get
this
announcement
Tokon
and final
trailer.
day of EVO Japan 2026 underway. Let's go.
はい、エボジャパン2026デイ3皆さんおはようございます。はい、ありがとうございます。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズプロデューサーのアークシステムアークス山中です。本日ちょっと鉄拳前にお邪魔させていただいてますけれども、
Like a hoodie.
闘魂の新発表させていただきたいと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。
Good morning, everyone, at EVO Japan 2026, Day 3. I'm Takeshi Yamanaka, the producer of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, and I know everyone's excited to watch some Tekken, but before that, we do have some new information to share.
はい、エボジャパンにお越しの皆様、そして配信をご覧の皆様、おはようございます。はい、早くから来てくれてありがとうございます。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ、ディレクターをしています関根です。よろしくお願いします。
Good morning, everyone, at EVO Japan 2026, and everyone watching on stream. Thank you so much. This is the director of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, Sekine.
そして
Oh, sorry, and I'm Amber, a localization director at Arc System Works, and I'll be interpreting today. Thank you.
弊社のローカライズディレクターで今通訳をやってくれています。
はい、というわけで、マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ、今現在絶賛開発中なんですけれども、改めまして、日本では8月7日、プレイステーション5と PC での発売となります。現在、予約の方も、受け付けておりますので、皆さんぜひ、お願いいたし
Invincible
ます。
Versus is out now, so at some point we have to have streams for Invincible Versus and still strive new season.
It will be coming out in Japan simultaneously on PC and PS5 on August 7th. And pre-orders are currently available, so thank you to everyone who's done so.
はい、そうですね、ゲームの、概要を簡単に説明させていただきますと、このマーベル闘魂はですね、
Hope there's an
4
Oscar
対4です
update.
が、1キャラクター、1人のキャラクターを覚えれば成立するチーム
But I don't
格闘
think
ゲーム
there
という
is.
結構、変わった特徴した、格闘ゲームになっています。そして、誰でも楽しめる、カジュアルからコアまでというところを設計を、していまして、割と簡単な操作で誰でも
Man, I want
必ず
Spider-Man,
全部の
wanna play
技が出せるように
Doom.
設計しつつ、なおかつやりごたえのあ
Danger
る
Room's interesting, but I've heard she's the most easily the most complicated character in the game.
So to simply explain the game, it's a 4 versus 4 tag-based team fighting game. However, you don't have to play as all of the characters on the team. You can succeed at the game only learning to play as one character directly. So the idea is that it's something that can be enjoyed by both casual audiences, but that there's also depth to the gameplay for the more hardcore audiences. So it's something that everyone can enjoy.
That's a philosophy too. XKO also tried to tackle, but I think Tokon does
あちらの
significantly
アー
better
クシステム
job.
ワークブースにて今試遊を行っています。はい、パッド、スティック、レバーレス揃っております。でこちらに関しては本日、15時まで
As far as it is
試遊でき
with
ます。
2XKO
スムー
balance,
ズに
it's like
並んで遊べるので
they can't do anything about freestyle
遊び
fuse
に来てい
and
ただけると幸いです。
buffing the other
はい、よろしくお願い
fuses
いた
because
します。
they're already
And
struggle
Marvel
with the
Tokon
characters
Fighting Souls, the
themselves.
playable demo, is available today at the Arc System Works booth here at EVO Japan, and it will be available until 3 p.m. today, so you can line up and get your hands on the game and experience it for yourself. Thank you.
はい、では早速、新チームのトレーラーを流していきたいんですけども、その前に、もう1点だけ、5月のですね下旬に、アメリカのシカゴで行われる、コンボブレーカー、そして、香港で行われる香港コミコンにですねこれから発表するキャラクターの一部がプレイヤブルとなってハンズオンでも展開させていただきますので、アメリカの方、香港の方ぜひお越しください。
So just one thing before we show you the new team trailer we have for you, we would like to announce that we will also have a playable demo of the game available at Combo Breaker coming up in Chicago, as well as at Hong Kong Comic Con, so be sure to stop by.
じゃあ
はい、
トレーラーを
ますか
せっかくなので、はいこの後流して我々は対策させていただきます。じゃあそれではせーの、
チェックイットアップ。
Sure.
Oh. Ah! Excuse me. Allow me to explain. The Challenge of the Champion! We have a series of knockouts, and the winner gets a crack at the big guy. All selected leaders have received their invites. Good luck.
You know what, promoter? This planet is not your playground. Duty calls, and I answer. Tony, let's give your suit a workout.
Saving the world? Sure, I got you. Battle
I will
mode
not
initiated. Let's
play
party.
anyone on this team, I think.
Dodge this.
Josh
Fight the
Keaton, I
future.
think that's what people wanted.
The rest is up to you, Cap.
I didn't see Cap's voice actor.
Every blow is a strike for justice.
Little flag man, send Hulk away.
Calm down.
What?
Why you no leave Hulk alone? Smash together! Hulk brain shields! You get him, big guy. Heal from this!
Oh, what's that clap remind me of?
Prepare yourself. Panther strikes.
Oh.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda
Huh.
must stand alongside the outer world against this champion.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, sister.
As am I, Shuri.
All right, I like that they could surprise me with this
Ready for
roster.
this?
Take it.
Up you go!
Come on, big guy. Get to it.
Hulk stronger than anyone!
Oh, that was a cool looking combo.
We fight together, we win together.
Now you will see true strength.
Avengers, assemble. Now the gloves come off.
Champion Buster online. Friday. Let's show him something special.
Now strike!
Yo, she's got a Zoid. I don't like it. What's all that coming? Man, that's cool. Yeah, we got 2 more teams left, I believe. Damn, what a solid roster.
That
Shuri,
was
Black Panther,
crazy.
Savage Hulk. Yo, look, first and foremost, if you know, you know. People don't know about the lineage of Black Panther, and of course, this time around, we got Shuri actually being Black Panther and being on the Fighting Avengers. We were waiting.
Cool.
A lot of people were speculating Hulk was going to be there. We
Yeah.
haven't seen him.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
we know the Fighting Avengers is a team that you will be playing in Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Yo, damn.
Bro, why was Hulk so fast? He was so fast. You saw the clap, right? You saw him running. He got the command
The
throw.
run was
that-
actually crazy.
Yeah,
I,
the
mean,
ru-
shit,
that
I don't know whose
clap,
idea
what
that
does it
was.
remind me of?
The Hulk
He-
don't run.
maybe
He
it's
jumps,
Hulk.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he is running. I'm like, I am so scared. You understand that Kane Blue River must be going crazy right
Exactly.
now.
He loves the big bodies, and now he's got another one. Look, we were talking about Penny Parker actually being a big body in
Yes.
Marvel Tokon, but now
Yeah,
we
'cause
got
she
one
has
of
the
the
mech.
original big
The
bodies.
true, the OG.
The OG big body, the Incredible Hulk, but also
But
he's
Shuri?
got like the Savage Hulk,
Yeah,
bro.
he
This
do, he
isn't
do,
like
he
the
do.
regular.
I
it's
might
like
be thinking of
Savage Hulk,
Wario.
with Shuri actually being
Wario's
a Black
clapping
Panther. This is something
Smash.
we've never seen. I don't know what forms of content. Like, this is the first time we getting this, and it's kind of like the MCU right now, where Shuri is the Black Panther.
Like I said, we talked about it
Huh.
earlier, but like Marvel Tokon, their character choices are so unique.
It's
you
so
know?
good.
Like
It's so
obviously,
good.
you're like thinking Avengers. You gotta give me like maybe Thor and Hulk. We got Hulk,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna give you Thor. We're gonna give you somebody else. We're gonna throw like kind of like a different path, right?
Yeah.
That was insane. Shuri as Black Panther. She got the
Damn, what a
cape,
good
she got
roster.
the
everything.
stab, the
And-
spear.
And they showed the Wakanda stage in the background, which
Yo.
just actually looks amazing. I mean, look, first and foremost, I gotta say, bro, like you said, the character choices have been.
I still would have taken
phenomenal
Thor.
with
I
Marvel
would have
Tokon,
cared
and
more
I
about
can't
Thor
wait
over
to
like
actually play this game.
I need to
I'm
rewatch
so
Iron Man and
excited.
Captain
I'm
America,
definitely
but you
watching
couldn't
it.
have an
Rewatch
Avengers
it.
team without those
Because I
two,
want,
so
'cause I want to
whatever.
look at the stage and see like what's in the background. You know what I mean?
I just like
'Cause that- 'cause stuff
Thor
like
more.
that, like they added so much stuff. Did you know like when you pick your team, right? Obviously they changed the names and everything, but when you pick your team, I noticed it yesterday. They got the comic book price, like
Oh,
old school,
that's
like the
sick.
$4.99.
That's
like on
I
the
did
lower
not-
left.
I did not
Yo,
notice
I
that.
looked at that and said, "Is that like OG comic book prices?"
Nah. First off, they used to be cheaper than that. As somebody who's been begging for comics for years, we used to have $1.99 comics out there. But also, even on that Wakanda stage, it looked like I saw like the T'Challa like statue in the back.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
OG, like it's actually just crazy. Look, you guys know I'm a lore guy. You know both of us love Marvel, but obviously for different reasons and same reasons, just the same. But damn,
I'm trying to press
I can't
buttons,
believe
bro.
I'm trying to press buttons, and it's gonna be at Combo Breaker in Hong Kong Comic-Con. So, what else do you want, bro?
I'm just looking at Hulk, and he looks really fun to
Gamma
play.
Bomb.
Gamma Bomb was crazy. He just looks so fun to play. I really want to see like kind of like what's the unique skill, because every character has a unique skill, right? I'm assuming it'll be like some type of armor or maybe some type
There's
of
enough
tech,
characters
but
where
we
I
can
was
talk about Marvel Token all day,
considering
but I know you got a job to do. You're gonna be commentating
Star-Lord.
Tekken,
I don't
right?
think
Tekken
I don't think I'm
8,
considering
top 8.
Star-Lord.
So stay tuned. But by the time you come back, I'm gone, and you're gonna have the real Tekken commentators take to play and talk about this and crown your EVO Japan 2026 champion for Tekken 8. So see you
I'm
soon.
trying to find like a currently known roster.
飯田ならやめたよ。もっといい条件のとこが見つかったからって。俺の IT スキルはもっと評価されてもいいはずだみたいなこと言って。あ、そういえば最近女の人だってさな。
IT スキルで生きるならレバテック。
レバレジーズ。
No two competitors are the same. Some run on routine for the chance to win big. Some make time to rise through the brackets. Some lock in with confidence. However you prepare, there's a place for every kind of competitor. PlayStation Tournaments. Sign up today on PS5.
Miss Marvel also looked cool, but at this rate, I don't think I'll play her. Spider-Man. Oh, Storm was really cool too, but I don't know if I'll put her on the team.
IT スキルで生きるならレバテック。
レバレジーズ。
What a hell of a roster. It's even outside of them. Danger, though I mean, if she's that complex and there's this many other characters I want to play, I might not play her anyway. Magic, I would love to have her on the team. Penny Parker. Yeah, those are the other surprise ones so far.
So it's much more than just playing. It's being a part of this community.
I can't believe how interesting they made this roster look.
レバテックはあなたに最適なキャリアを提案できます。なぜなら
なんて言ってる？
なぜならエンジニアに関する膨大なデータがあるから。
IT スキルで生きるならレバテック。レバテックフリーランス。
ちょっとこれ見て。どうした？フリーランスにはなりたいけど。フリーランス？
私たちなら提案し続けられます。あなたが成長できる高単価な案件を。
転職だけじゃないのか。
IT フリーランスならレバテックフリーランス。
Sunglasses in the day, blue light glasses for the gaming at night. Zenny's got affordable eyewear for everyone. Vibe and style while protecting your eyes. EVO sunglasses, available now. Look, I see the dub, so the vision is clear. I'm close to the finish line every time, so the mission.
Welcome back from ads. Figured it was a good time to let those rock. Wow, people.
Hey, welcome to EVO Japan 2026 presented by Leftech. 皆さんおはようございます。Good morning.
I don't think there's any announcements for anything either for Tekken or Street Fighter.
の水渕俊介です。そして
アシスタント MC のいつか
Right? I think they said.
お願いします。そして
I feel like they already said when the next Tekken announcement was.
のごまりちゃんことごみまりかです。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。さあ、エボジャパン2026、もうファイナルデーです。
そうです。佳境ですよ。もう。
という間、あっという間、
ね、
どうでしたか3日間。
めちゃめちゃもうあっという間すぎて、もういろんなところで熱い試合がね繰り広げられているので見応えがあるなと思います。
So it really went by a flash. There were a lot of things going on, so there was a lot to see and it was really exciting. ごまりちゃんどうですか？
いやもう感無量です。なんかずっと楽しみにしてたのが終わってしまうという寂しさもありながら、その最後のねステージなんで皆さんの力も必要ですから盛大に盛り上がっていっていただけたらと思います。よろしくお願いします。
So I was really looking forward to EVO Japan. I'm really sad it's ending, but this is the very last day, so we would like your cooperation in making this a more heated last day. というわけで、まもなく鉄拳8がこちらメインステージで始まろうとしております。はい。開演に向けて皆さんとねちょっと恒例のウォーミングアップをしたいと思います。はい。To warm you up for the Tekken 8 Finals。これはですねやっぱり決勝に残った皆さんを精一杯応援するために、ぜひ皆さん心の底から、応援してもいただきたいということで、because there are 8 finalists that fought their way up to the finals, they did their best, they tried so hard, so I want you to really cheer for them with all your might. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do some warming up. We'll say Kakuge, that means fighting games in Japanese. Then you'll say Saiko, that means it's the best. We'll say EVO Japan, you say Saiko. We'll say Tekken, you say Saiko. というわけで何をするかと言いますと、
I didn't know that's what Saiko meant.
ご存知かと思いますけれども、我々がまず
Oh, now I know.
格ゲーと言います。そうすると皆さんは最高と言います。そしてエボジャパンと言います。皆さんは最高と言います。そして鉄拳と言いますので、皆さん最高と言ってください。まあ朝一なんですけれどもね。まあでもね、朝か昼か夜かは言い訳にならないので。
そうです。皆さんのボルテージ上がってますよね。ありがとうございます。
じゃあちょっと一旦やってみましょう。
練習も兼ねて一回やってみましょう。
So we're gonna try. いきますよ。Ready? 格ゲー。
エボジャパン。
Saiko.
鉄拳
ありがとうございます。
ありがとう
ございます。
Sorry.
なんか今日のお客さん、表情がとても素晴らしいですね。
すごいなんか
It was meant to be a passive aggressive yawn. It was just like actually sleepy.
そうそうそうそう
But not sleepy enough.
Your expressions,
You'll
your
enjoy
facial
watching
expressions are
this.
really great. でもね、ちょっとなんかね、もうちょっと声が伴って
I don't think it get started, but
も
you
う
know.
ちょっといけますかね。
はい。
何回も慌て先生ありがとうございます。
We
みん
need
な優
more.
しい。
Give us more of your voices and more of your heat and more of your passion, energy. というわけで、これじゃあもう早速始めたいんでね。
はい、
最後にしますから。
はい。
はい。いきますよ。よろしいですか Ready? いきます。格ゲー
最高エボジャパン鉄拳最高ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
もう準備万端だと思います。I think everybody is well prepared for the finals. それではエボジャパン2026 Presented by レバテック鉄拳8ファイナルズスタートです。EVO Japan 2026 Presented by Leptech 鉄拳8 The Finals 選手の皆さんの入場です。
I say that Floppy, with the state of everything and how I am right now. Oh, right, Kunimitsu, right. I don't think Kunimitsu had a trailer, but they did show the art for her. So we know how she'll look. I said, you know, go ahead and uninstall it for now. With how I'm feeling and when I'm gonna be back on track, I have no clue, so for how big the game is, probably not worth it for now. Yeah, season 4 though, you know, season 4 is gonna be that shit. Season 4 is gonna be the one, bet. We'll finally return to basics.
Thing
is, they got Asuka into they got Asuka into a pretty good state. Excuse me. They need Asuka's like ideal for where every character should be. Reinstall. It might be a while. I'd like to, but just with everything going on, and take it easy on it. This is I really gotta be in the mood. I'm hoping that things go well for Ingrid. It would be great to put in a lot of time to Street Fighter for Ingrid. But we'll see. You bet the stream key? No. A thought on it? No. Yeah, it wasn't that loud. No. Not yet. The new thing was Black Panther. Tetsu eliminated Q-Dans, I think? It was on in the background earlier, I can't remember. Like 2 hours ago when Tog was restreaming from his living room. I think it was Tetsu eliminated Q-Dance and kept him out of top 8.
EVO Japan 2026 presented by Left Tech Tekken 8 The Finals 以上8名の選手により争われます Let the game begin!
And there you have it, our top 8 for Tekken 8 EVO Japan 2026. It's your boy Tasty Steve.
How did Wong do that?
Legendary
Bajin Obama, here we go, Steve. We've been waiting all weekend for this. Y'all been complaining. We've been seeing the complaints. Y'all been waiting all week for this Tekken.
Tease for Spider-Man villain? Huh.
We finally made it here. And
most likely Goblin.
man, this was a crazy bracket. If you were following along on the
I wasn't following enough along to see anything like that.
You know what to expect when you get to an event of this caliber and a stage this big. You know when you get all these countries
the promoter,
colliding,
and then there was some dude in the chair that the promoter was talking to, but that doesn't seem like what Goblin would have been.
But if he's going to get one for the thumb this year, Steve, he's going to have a hell of
It
a
would have been
path to
something
do it.
else.
Let's take a look at that bracket. Just break it down a little bit. Right now,
I don't know if Green Goblin would be as interesting to me as everyone else has been.
Consistent player too, Ikari.
But I don't know.
From Korea,
Maybe
he lives out here in Japan. He's been consistently competing in this game in damn near every dojo event.
May redesign him and it look really cool in the redesign.
You just get a good player that has a good weekend, and right now he's having a really good one.
And Akazuya on top of that. Of course, we got Hafiz Tanvir versus Atif on this second matchup.
I'm going to open this letter.
That's going to be a crazy one. I mean, Hafiz Tanvir has just been a consistent player throughout the years.
Says,
obviously,
Dear
always
Pesky
really good at cracking
Plumbers.
that top 16, those top 8s. But obviously, this is probably going to be one of the biggest times he's going to be able to do this. We saw him at Tiger Uppercut really perform a couple of years ago. So obviously, he has a lot of work cut out for him. But he's going up against Atif, one of the strongest weapons out there in the Tekken world, especially considering he's probably one of the best players in the world when it comes to Tekken in general right now. But obviously, both of those guys representing Pakistan, and that's only on the winner's side.
That's only on the winner's side, like you said, because we got the John on loser's side. We're going to talk a little bit about that, too, how he got here, going up against the Wonder Kid once again out here in EVO Japan with a chance in loser side of the bracket, but representing the Philippines. He's the Wonder Kid, but he
Freeze frame with Spidey being crossed out of the green background. Okay.
I keep telling people, when I met him, he was shorter than me. My man is definitely taller than me now. That's all I'm going to say about that. Then, of course, the last match round in the South, the crowd got loud. It's going to be Nii versus Tetsu, which is actually going to be a crazy matchup, like you said before. Nii trying to crown it again and get one for the thumb. And think about it. Last time, one of the arguments for last year was like Arslan wasn't here. What's going to happen? Well, Arslan was here. He got eliminated. He is still here in this top 8 making the spot.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Steve, because looking at this bracket, looking at where all these dudes are from, I'm looking at Japanese immigration like, yo, bro,
y'all gotta stop checking.
We made a mistake somewhere along the way, bro. Y'all were talking last year, like you said, Arson was absent, so some people kind of look for reasons to maybe diminish the win a little bit, right? You cannot say that this year. Pakistan came with a squad,
they did.
And as you can see, I mean, 3 out of 8 spots in this bracket occupied for it. That's something, and it very easily could have been more, man. Especially if you zoom out, you start looking at that top 16. There are a lot more Korean Pakistani representatives that were out there, but this is what we have here. So the question is, I'm like, man, Knee is in the hunt for that one for the thumb, but then also Pakistan. I'm looking at Atif on winner's side of this bracket. I'm looking at Ulsan on the other side of that one, and you know that's a destiny match. But then the other thing, too, is, like, I'm getting flashback from the Tokyo Tekken Masters. I remember in a Wise Honey and an Atif, but coming into Japan and silencing the crowd. And it looks like, I mean, he's poised to do it again. And you were talking about it, man. You saw him out here. It's one thing to me when you see Atif, like, you know, he's normally like a pretty cold, stoic kind of cold, calm, collected kind of guy. When you see him like feeling good, bouncing around, I don't know, man. That's kind of scary.
Listen. When I was doing my homework, watching the pools, right? And when I was walking around, I saw Atif, and my man was bouncing. He was like, "Hey!" I was like, "Oh, my man must be ready to do some damage." But also, not to be slept on, 2-time EWC champion Ulsan holding down the #1 spot right now at the top of the bracket. I was talking to this guy, and he was just like, "Yeah, man, I'm lucky. I'm lucky." I was like, "Yo," he gave me the commercial land. So I'm like, "What character you using?" He was like, "Hey, man, you never know who I might pull out." And that actually makes a lot of sense because he's definitely been one of those players that was willing to change. Dragunov has definitely been the character of choice, but a lot of times he's had to like adjust his game for some of these matchups. I want to see what's going to happen. A very unconventional matchup, I feel like, when we get to these top 8s outside of a couple of people, the Kazuya, Ikari, like you said before, that is actually going to be something I want to see how that plays out because this is a matchup we get to see at different kind of shots at this level, but now we get Ikari with a new representation, and like you said, he's been out here playing in these dojos, but this is the beginning of the Tekken World Tour 2026, and that was one of the big things I was trying to sell when we first got here. This is the beginning point for a lot of big tournaments. No matter what game you play, it starts here. A lot of these people showing out, and look, when it comes to fighting games in general, people will tell you Japan is the place to be, so it's no better place than to start all these big tours, all these big fighting games, all the announcements than here at EVO Japan 2026, man. So thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully you've been enjoying the fighting game action. Obama, I know you had a crazy weekend. We've been talking about Tekken all weekend. We've been
like
theorizing.
Past 5 days, past 5-6 days.
Like, it's been theorizing this whole thing. So we definitely about to crown a winner, and hopefully you guys are ready to see him.
And I'm glad you brought that up to the competitive calendar and how that's shifted a little bit. With this being the start of it, it always feels like there's kind of like a gold rush at the beginning, right? You want to get your spots in. If you could get a chance to have a really good performance at the beginning of the calendar year like this and put yourself in good position not only for Tekken World Tour, but like you mentioned, EWC, right? So 3 of the players in this top 8 are already qualified for that event. That showdown later in Riyadh, of course, being Ulsan, Atif, and the John. So for these other players, they want to avoid that tiebreaker spot, be able to secure their spots for that big event as well.
Well, of course, you know there's a lot of great players in this top 8. And once again, this is only the beginning. EWC is definitely a place they're trying to be outside of being that EVO champion as well. So you know everybody else who was not qualified, they got a lot to prove at this point. Been watching Twitter, seeing how all the players have been, you know, reacting to them getting these spots as well as just qualifying for top 8, especially in a big tournament like this where, you know, a lot of the players, like you said, they converge here to try to get that big important dub. It's not only about getting the W and getting that spot, but it kind of sets the tone for the year, man. You're going to be looking at these guys to show up, still claim some of those spots because points are on the line as well. So look, when it comes to Tekken 8, especially this Tekken World Tour, the buck don't stop here. It starts here.
And speaking of which, we're getting locked and loaded for our first match. Once again, it's going to be Ikari going up against Ulsan.
Bruh. Well, I want to see, man. Look, we are definitely in a new version of this game, man. And look, I love seeing how the players kind of adapt to these changes on the fly because a lot of times we're not seeing these characters played at this level till later in the year. But the timing on the release of this patch has really been something that I've been looking at. I've been looking at so many different players come in, different character approaches. I mean, just different matchups for the first time. I mean, this being one of them.
When you say this patch, I guess we've had 2 patches, you know, in the past couple months. And this is really one of the first big marquee international showdowns that we've had since then, outside of like what Level Up that happened last weekend.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that's also a sign of things to come. We had this conversation last year. We were talking about it when Season 2 started. I felt like with the way that they were kind of pitching the game with more consistent updates and stuff like that, that makes the game more difficult to compete in at this level. You have to consistently keep up with a lot of changes. And even though this time they had the benefit of a little bit of time, it's just the fact that when you have such a great volume of changes made to your characters, but not just your characters, other characters as well, that you have to change your strategy and adapt to.
I mean, the entire system, you know what I'm saying? You really got to, I mean, those heat changes alone really do kind of change up how you're going to fight a bunch of these matchups. And obviously, it's not the biggest, but not having an additional combo starter means you got to change up how you use heat, how you're going to use those enders. And it's really going to come to play here. But here we go. These guys are getting set up to get ready for the first match of our top 8 here at EVO Japan 2026. It begins now. 8 enter, 1 leave, and we're going to have a champion, maybe a repeating champion for EVO Japan Tekken 8. Here we go, and the Azucena. I told you. What did I tell you? He was like, yeah, Steve, I'm thinking about this Azucena. I was like, Azucena?
I try to find something about which characters everyone plays in this top 8.
Like, is it about her micro Tekken, like her pokes or small pokes in the frames that she can get? Is it about the stance weaving that she can apply with pressure? Like, what do you think attracts Ulsan to this kind of character?
I think what happens is, first off, the movement. He's been very in love with these movements.
Oh, there is a trailer for Azucena. There's a trailer for Kunimitsu after top 8.
One of those characters. However, she's got a bunch of auto parry moves that you got to have knowledge to call out. She also has a lot of tricky launchers, especially out of liberation stance, that you need to be aware of. And on top of that, just the fact that if you're not aware of how to properly deal with these stances, she gets an additional mix-up. And the carry is crazy as well.
And
so
also,
let's see what happens.
And also, Steve, we've been talking about the stances, but just look at the moves that he's been using so far, too. Building up a frame advantage, checking you with the high mid-string, just kind of seeing where Ikari's thinking. Are you going to duck?
Dropped it.
Block, hold just normal guard? Are you going to try to sidestep? What are you looking for? Just kind of playing with his reactions after that. Just trying to see how Ikari wants to guard and deal with some of these situations.
And you can see right now, like one of the things we already saw from Ulsan is that little unfamiliarity that we see with the characters. Obviously, we know that he's a true Dragon.
Was that? Oh, it does say.
Right there should be able to close out this.
I do gotta say, I only knew that was a punishment because it said it on the UI.
And then you see that 2-1 series, that high mid. Again,
I would have guessed it was, but I wouldn't have been able to been 100% sure. I mean, well, at this level of play, you're not going to press anything after that anyway.
Knockback. This is a big stage, so that wall is going to take a journey to get to. You have to take a journey to get to that bad boy. Power Crush to get the knockdown.
Another one.
The Kazuya classic, still not dead. And there is the down back for the stature kick to get the W.
Yeah, got checked before the wall even came into play there. Ikari now, confidently going to sweep open the round. Delay sweep.
You see
we always talk about this. If you're going to play a Mishima, specifically Kazuya, you can't be afraid to hell sweep. It has to be a constant threat. You got to mix it in with the
good
game.
Wall carry.
Otherwise, I feel like whoever you're fighting is going to be a little less, reluctant not to attack. They're going to take that advantage every time. Engage. But here we go, Ikari.
And it's a given, especially at this level, especially against a player with reactions as good as Ulsan's, but timing is everything.
Nice whip punish.
The lows are adding up, and once again, the
That's fair.
Ball.
Demon Paul with the wall. Dark Wave ender.
I like the mids.
And the
mid, yeah.
Finish.
And this is what I was talking about. You have to make sure you sprinkle in those hell sweeps. Look how often Ulsan was comfortable ducking. And I can tell you right now, he wasn't comfortable. That was
exactly. Got
now
uncomfortable.
Hell sweep. It's not a combo you get off of it. It's the knockdown. It's the pressure. It's the wave dash pressure right after that. Those are the things you really got to keep in play. Showing a true Kazuya play.
Especially, like you mentioned at the end, too, the situational advantage as well. The wall to back him up. All of a sudden, Ikari's now just pressuring you. He can just tap you with mids, lows. Kind of just gets his mix off that way after with the wall pressure.
See, Ulsan using a lot of lows on his side as well, trying to force something. The only difference is you get a knockdown with this character, but you don't get a big combo pickup. Her pressure isn't as prominent as a character like Kazuya after the knockdown. I feel like her standing game is really where you want to keep her because you want to make them mix. You want to make the think happen. And like I said, she got that back turn option as well as those auto parry options.
Her stand pressure is excellent with just being able to just kind of keep you like locked in and just glued to her like that where you just take chunks of damage. Here we go, Ikari after the armor. Patricide Fist gets clean walked around with the wall break. Ulsan now going to pick up with the knee conversion. Trying to carry, get a double wall sequence.
Like my favorite stage in the game.
Just short of it. Down back 3 plus frames here. Goes with the sweep into another break. Going to step into it.
Okay, big damage.
Tornado, and just chunks of damage with this wall pressure plus frames. in the more plus frames.
Oh, more plus frame, yeah.
And this is what I was talking. He's calling you out on. He's like, yo, do you actually know how to interrupt these strings? Are you brave enough to do so? And is it worth your life? Is it worth the round?
Yeah, that's the power of this character, right? Like,
Ugh,
her normal attacks are really excellent as well, but you got to be able to use both of them with the stances as well, the stance pressure. You can use both in conjunction. She can really, really shine.
Once again, finding a lot of hits on the side of Ducati and keeping these rounds really close. You can see that these guys are battling it out. Double electric to the wall we go, sending her on a trip. Wall break, and a little caddy corner combo. Not full connection. Ready with the whip punish. Wall splat as well. Takes the stance, goes for the mix. Get off of me with the armor. Dash up. The cameraman didn't even know where to go. Ducati once again tying up the rounds in this game 2, and he's up a game. Oh, the Weibo.
With the track, and in this time, delay mids. Trying to sidestep left and find the opening on the heat.
And now you can see that axe kick starting to come in.
What a duck, and then just checks him for it. Likely going to get the wall as well. Patricide fist.
Oh,
the micro duck.
Whiffs the jab, little long-range jab there. Use the heat to try to make something happen. Ulsan and also send it back really close to the wall. You got to be careful. Spins the smash. No heat left on either side. Only 25 seconds left on the clock.
Dash and smash, Steve. Now Ulsan backing up, trying to use those reactions, but counter hit. And that's going to be Ikari's round.
2 rounds. And remember, there's been a slight change. Best of 3, I believe, we get in these top 8s now. Best of 3. We
Oh, that's right. This is all.
This time, Ulsan trying to dash up, use that one jab. It's 1-1 strings.
I'll stream when I can. I'm still just looking up who everyone plays.
They've been sidestepping a lot. This is a 3D game. The foreground in the background is in play. Big counter hit. There's that back turn pressure we was talking about. And Ducati just taking a second, taking a beat, and then going for a move. Armor.
We've seen a lot more Libertador than back turn from Ulsan so far, but there we go. Gets the sidestep. Clean launch. And Ulsan in position to be able to close out this round here in game 2.
I like how she's like, yo, I can't hear you. Also, look, I hate Asusena, but she be grooving on the screen. No break on the throat. Small poke. And every time Ulsan has been trying to approach, he's eaten multiple electrics just because he wants to go forward. Akati just looking for you to take a step. Cross the line, get electric.
Car's done a really good job of space control with those, but here we go. Big block on the Hell Sweep this time from Ulsan. Potential chance to reversal fortune.
We haven't been seeing much of that actual ducking or blocking on the Hell Sweeps, but now the Heat Smash once again, early usage, right where we said in that last round. 25 seconds left on the clock and catching you ducking. Ulsan gonna take that second game, but boy, that was an actual fight. That was actually a fight. Great test on both sides. Neither one of them afraid to duck, but both of them actually.
That's how all these sets. All these sets are gonna go
You're seeing a lot of
3-2. I'm pretty sure.
Flutter kick setups from Ulsan, but what was really effective that said to me, like the big tide turner each time, dash up heat smash, dash up slide delay heat smash. Hers is quite walkable actually. It's not too uncommon to be able to rotate around her and get a clean strike. Even though she's flying all over the place, you got to chase her down a little bit. But he's had really, really good timing on intercepting him in mid-range like this on approach.
It's going to be easier to look this up through
I was just about to say, Akati has no problem doing just the Wild Rising 2 to getting that big Glorious Demon God Fist or just challenging with electric, but big counter.
There, Tetsu plays Lydia.
Going to the wall.
Yeah, didn't react properly to that
Not to Brian, but I've seen him play a lot of characters.
The power crush. Hell Sweep again. We do it twice, and then we go for the mid. That's exactly the mix that we want to have right now, right? Hell Sweep has always been on the table for Kazuya, but now he's got a lot of tools to deal with it. A little too many times to the well. Nice block, big launch. Here comes Ulsan.
I like that Akari's still not scared of it, though. He's still not scared to go to it. He's willing to take all this. Got to the wall.
Oh, into the rage art, the panic, and he gets clipped. We were talking about the back turn stance. My man Kazuya don't care about anybody. He'll wipe out the entire planet if it means getting the gym. Bro, in the dub as well, in the call out on the stands. That's exactly what I was talking about. And Ikari feeling himself. He was like, yep, I did it. I hit the button. Punish, gets the one.
But John plays King.
Let me get the wall. I love the strut up and still getting the big damage on the wall.
Yeah, post-splat setup.
And that move actually gives you like that low wall splat a
Yep.
little easier. So you get that chunk of damage, especially in those wall ender combos.
Nice chunk of damage that you can rotate around, especially on this kind of stage where the walls are kind of close together like that. Still be able to maintain that positioning as best you can.
AK
Sidestep.
Shaheen.
Oh my God, what a check from Ikari.
Hit you with the, yo, your shoes are untied. What? Counter.
He just waited.
Spring up. Went for a down forward 2 again, but the
1,
wall
2,
splat.
and the splat behind it. Ulsan, good return there from Azucena.
My man hit you with the old school. The old classic. Hey,
The one
Azucena.
jab check.
Oh.
The interruption.
And
Ikari trying to get things started here
the other one
early,
plays
and Ulsan said
Gladio.
nope.
Damn.
Small poke, sidewalk, 1-2-2. Got the hit, but did not get the follow-up with the
Well, it's not a top 8 for me, so we'll see how well I do.
Spring. Tried the sidewalk. Unhand me. I said unhand me. They switched sides, though. Wable. Heat smash is going to work this time. He burst, excuse me. Low parry looking for the low, but look, Kazuya's life looking real low, getting a lot back and activating the heat.
He can get a lot back here, but he has to keep momentum. Okay. Mid options, but again, that reversal smash. Ulsan trying to go up 2-1 here.
Cashing instantly. Down forward 2 again. Demon Paw. The sidestepping is becoming really big right now. Knows that you can actually sidestep it, but now Akari's mixing them up so well, he don't know whether to duck, sidestep, he don't know what's happening. The hell sweep back on the table.
Man.
Another round. Now that is a Kazuya Mishima round. That is a Kazuya round.
But he set that up.
I wasted so...
He went away from the patch.
Actually, I wasted a lot of time looking up who everyone plays, and in that time, the set is still 1-1,
Armor blast there, looking for the whip punish, can't quite get it. 1-2.
and it's about to finally be 2-1 to somebody.
The mid out of stance. Goes for what
Oh,
happened,
nice.
Steve?
Whoa. The third dimension, that's what happened. Physics, that's what happened. Hell sweep.
But anyway, I can imagine it's been a lot of conditioning on that
Left guard,
hell
Ulsan,
sweep.
1-2 check on the homing attack. Gets the punish.
Quick sidestep left, gets the counter hit. That next interaction could do it. That's 2 games on the side of Akari right now.
You called it how Ulsan is so active, especially with lateral movement in some of these situations. And it's one way that you can take advantage of Azucena's kind of small attack.
Ugh,
Like
big
some of
stretch.
these lighter attacks. Ikari is he's doing an excellent job of sniffing that out.
Yes.
Whether it be with Hell Sweep, whether it be that rockin' at the very end to be able to clip him going that way.
They swap it?
Or 2, in some cases it's hit. He has done an excellent job of being able to call out these sidesteps in big moments when it matters and be able to get return.
I like how they're kind of like cycling through. Is it the mid-low game, or is it going to be this sidestep tracking?
Yeah.
I think it was the
They're
water
really
spillage.
playing the totality of Tekken right now, using the foreground and the background, the highs, lows, and the mids. This is what I like to see.
But
and the switch.
Swap the Dragunov.
This is what got him to the big money at EWC, got him those championships.
All right.
We go back to the Dragunov, and you can't help but think Akari was thinking about this the entire time.
I was just about to ask you. I was like, okay, if you're down 2-1 in a 1st to 3 like this, do you swap if you're Ulsan? I would think you have to, right?
I mean, but we've seen him in this position before, man, where he's had to make these big comebacks. And let's see if he's going to be able to fight this. But I also feel like this actually helps out Okada even more. You don't have the movement available. You don't have those check-based situations where you got to deal with the strings as much.
Interesting. Oh, man.
On the ropes right now, and another launcher on the side of Okada.
None of that seemed on purpose. That seems like it was nerves. But Ulsan's been here. He's been on plenty of stages before.
Like I said,
I don't know.
it ain't no way he was looking for this.
What an asshole.
Just the laser and just a back to the close. And yo,
The fucking
this dude Gotti is
laser.
looking way too good right now.
Ulsan down right now. Patch your side fist.
Hey, real cocky.
Look for any kind of swings here. Mid strikes, and there we
Toxic.
go. Find the engagement. Okay,
Toxic
goes right into
Kazuya.
the low chop.
Oh, wow. Tried to make something happen right there. That could have been a hell sweep. Then the power crush. He's trying to keep that momentum in his favor.
Oh, man.
And, oh, my God, the activity on the side of Akari. Ulsan's not able to get anything out. Punish. Nothing. That's how you know he's on the ropes. 2 rounds in on this game. Ulsan said, I'm tired of playing. Takes off the headphones.
Interesting choice to just get the headphones
None
off.
of it.
I hate this song.
I hate this song.
This-
Oh, they dance.
Rotate. Oh, my God, what a duck.
The hell sweep. My man Kazuya says, can't you see my girl sleeping in the back, bro? Keep it down.
Oh, slow it down. We can.
Bro, everything.
Ikari.
Everything is working. Hell
Slowing it
sweep.
down.
Oh, again. I really thought he was going to block it that time.
Rocking the mid strikes. Activate. Draw activate.
Great patience on the side.
Like, I thought it was the plan.
Nice. Looking for the counter hit. He didn't get it. Spins the rest of the heat. Look for the hell sweep. Small punish. 20 seconds left. Heat smash. Not going to hit the burst. Grab. Down
Man.
forward to Ikari. Stays alive and knocks Ulsan to the loser side of this top 8 here at EVO Japan 2026. Yo, what a set. Leaving Ulsan. Yo, he said me? Is it you? Is it me?
Man, that's crazy.
Yo, Ulsan in this first match, and we saw, like I
Really
said,
got in
before,
Ulsan's
I was
head.
actually talking to Ulsan yesterday.
Is
And I was like,
that
yo,
those
what
the
are your thoughts
PS5
going into this, man?
slims?
Because it seems like people know what to expect when they see you now. They know the Dragon
Oh
Off is coming.
yeah,
What is
the
plan?
issue where at some Street Fighter setups at the venue didn't have the first year of DLC. Team Tech Dog.
The back turn mix. What are you gonna do?
They didn't have the first season of DLC characters unlocked.
Just being so sure in himself, but also applying that Hell Sweep game early on. It was actually just, like I said, class act Kazuya play, man.
He did a really good job of neutralizing Azucena with just mid-range control and especially like space control. He was using like the way he used electrics. But then also
God damn, that took so long.
Tracking in addition to Hell Sweep. He had a really good read on Ulsan's lateral movement, and that came out in big ways. Really played out in a big way there. But like you said, too, with the Dragunov players, it seems like
Yeah, I'll be right back, chat.
I'll
It's like a minute or two for myself. One moment.
Picks or maybe other options to leverage in situations like this, especially in like you're talking about like first to 3 versus a first to 2. I feel like we've seen that conversation a little bit the past few months, but. Moving on to our next match, if Ikari now wins, he's in winners finals now. That means Ulsan now is dropping into that losers bracket spot where he's gonna play the winner of Nii versus Tetsu.
Dude, look, man, I swear every time I see Nii in these positions, I'm like, dang, he gets hit so hard every time. Not only does he have to take out Tetsu, who's been playing amazing this weekend, but then he's got Ulsan right after it. But 3-1 is going to be the name of that set. Once again, it is now first to 3 for these top 8s for TWT. But now, Hafiz Tanvir versus Atif, I believe, is going to be our next match. And this is Pakistan versus Pakistan. And look, Atif, look, no matter what and how you discuss it, who's going to be the top, Atif is definitely in that top 3 discussion when it comes to Tekken 8, especially Tekken overall, all the way through the end of Tekken 7 up until now. You can't say he's not one of the people, if not the man to beat. It's not many people that have even taken a dub of eliminated Atif. Who in this top 8 has actually done that? I'm not sure, but it's only been Ulsan. And now Ulsan is on the other side of the bracket. That's how you know things are crazy. And as much as I actually talk about and we see like Tekken 8, we've always seen how it always rounds out to familiar faces in these Tekken 8, top 16s. There's no surprises here. I mean, obviously we see Akadi, but he's always been one of those players that's just only been one good run away from being in this position anyway.
Ikari, just I don't think it might be a surprise if you haven't been paying attention, especially to like JP Dojo system Tekken, right? There's a ton of players out here. That's just the nature of this tournament. There's a ton of players out here that are really high level, but maybe they don't travel as much. So they're constantly on the cusp of being able to break into like that Chikarin Nobi Ranchu rank, right? But maybe like they're just one good day away from it. And this he picked a hell of a weekend to have that run. And really, when you look at this bracket too, Steve, I'm like looking at our next match. It's gonna be Hafiz Tanvir versus Atif. Looking at it, I think a lot of people would look at this and be like, yo, Atif, this bracket's kind of Atif favored now.
This is definitely Atif favored. I'm telling you right now. I mean, look, if you also look at the fact that Hafiz Tanvir is, hey, my man is actually a Claudio player, bro. Like, he's one of them. And I remember Mulgold actually looking at this and being like, man, I feel like I fell short, but this guy Hafiz is actually making me believe in the character again. And everybody knows he's been one of the Claudios to beat out here, and he is not the representative. Hafiz is.
To be fair, they're a little dramatic. They're a little dramatic.
They got a lot of passion. They got a lot of passion.
They're a little dramatic. Maybe some of those things should not have been that way to begin with. But anyway, he's put up a great performance in spite of all that. The fact that he's in winner's side of this top 8 especially, should tell you something. Sitting down in the challenger seat up against Atif Butt, who, like I said earlier, man, I get a flashback. Like, wait, I've seen this before, Steve. I've seen this before. This guy, Atif and A Wise Honey, they came out here, and it was bruh, it was like
it was a massacre.
It was like they put NyQuil in the crowd. Everybody was asleep.
You know how you know what was crazy?
Watch this.
You know what was crazy? I remember seeing Japan up on the stage with the other players like, we don't know what to do. That's how you know, bro. It was like they were all in the haunted house. They was like, I don't want to go around that corner. I don't want to go around that corner. But speaking of, we're going to go to the next piece of the puzzle. Atif going up against Hafiz Tanvir. Bro, look. Atif is definitely one of my favorite players to watch out there, of tried and true Brian player, but he will make the switch if things aren't going in his favor. But if you was watching his matches over the weekend, my man is looking crispy.
He might want to play some bets, bro. Might want to play some bets right now.
Yeah. Claudio slicks it back. The crowd makes some noise a little bit. Atif, Hafiz Tanvir, Pakistan versus Pakistan. Winner side action to stay alive.
And you called it out, Steve. Coming into this tournament, they put the video out. He said, I'm running Brian. It is what it is. I'm going to show you all the truth. There's been so much discussion the past year or two. Damn the tweets, dog. Let me show you the gameplay.
Hit these buttons with me. Let me take you on a walk with these buttons, bro. He said the proof is in the pudding.
Vulcan punches with the spin.
Still actively showing what Brian's going to do at the highest level at that, man. I feel like there's a barrier of entry to play Brian at a special level, right? And it's only Knee and Atif that have actually been actively doing it, especially to show up in the top 8.
Chat.
But it means nothing in this first round. Hafiz Tanvir taking game number 1. Round number 1.
You need a
Yeah, Claudio Bryan. That's what we were expecting.
To be able to play this character, perform like this at the highest level with him, just because of what he demands at the highest level as well.
Oof, the trade, the wall splat. Back to the wall we go. And this is exactly what I was talking about. Great carry to keep the momentum. Hop kick. Wait a minute, Hafiz Tanvir. Okay, fighting back. Already up around, and the heat is running out for Brian. Low parry.
Oh my God, Steve.
Okay. Let me get the rest to the wall.
Yeah,
we go. Big damage on the side.
2-1 string. Great sidestep guard from Hafiz.
Big news, everyone. Jay found a frog.
Has a little bit of heat to work with. Mid-strike and a dash just to be able to get
Reports say the frog is big.
Into the rage art. Let me get some of that life back. I like what we're seeing, and it's only 10 seconds left on the clock. You're going to have to do something big
it's pretty big.
to make Atif break right here. And now, 10 seconds left. What are you going to do? A little life. A little life. 8 seconds.
Sidestep 4 from that far.
He got the power up. Let's him whiff the 1-2, and he finishes the string well. Small delay on top of it. Hafiz Tanvir, 2 rounds straight. Remember, this is first to 3 this time because of the TWT rules, and Hafiz is looking damn strong right now.
That brother got some long legs, dude.
That's
all I can say, man. Running 2 side steps.
Yo.
Imagine you're just a frog, like on the side of the road,
Starburst active. Sidestep and spin on him.
and like 3 women approach you in the middle of the night and shine their phone flashlights at you.
Look at the defense. Does not want to interact with that heat.
That frog looks paralyzed in fear.
As well. Hafiz on the run and the sidestep on the orbital. What a read. 3 rounds already on the side of Hafiz? Nah.
The way he uses 2-1, that high mid string as well. You see him using it in conjunction with sidestep, trying to just see what Atif is thinking about.
No, that's not a PS5 Slim. No, that's just like a camera trick on the FOV of the camera.
Now, he's still gonna. No.
No way. Look,
Like
man,
there's no part of that system that's like slim.
Yesterday. It was like, hey man, has Law been bad at all during the life of Tekken 8? No.
No.
And now Atif. Actually, this is terrifying because him playing a character like this where he literally gets to keep you on your toes, these quick strikes coming from Law versus a character like Claudio actually makes a lot of sense. But you got to put pen to paper now.
Especially if he can get in on his terms and be able to just stick to you like this. This dragon charge pressure.
Down 4-3.
You'll see some Law fuck shit any moment now. Oh man, what was he going for there?
Crescent Sky Slash there.
Okay.
Activate.
Thought he dropped it. No.
Coliseum is a huge stage. We're going to take a journey before we get to that wall.
Yep, there we are at the wall. Oh, no. Dead before the wall.
On a clinic right now. The Law change seems to be having no effect so far. Atif, you got to show me something.
2-1 punish on the nunchucks from that range. And again, just
feels like nervous because when he's stepping too far.
Great return on it though, but Atif, the 3+4 there.
And they, you know, look at that. They know how to move.
Hafiz is thinking.
No down back 3 action.
With punishing armor through the nunchucks.
1 and 2.
Running
Counter
hit. Confirm it.
Hafiz is doing such a great job
nice.
of delaying these strings and catching Atif.
That's it. That's it.
Overextending. This should be the end of the round.
Absolutely. Oh.
Another one on the board
Okay,
for Hafiz.
we're still live.
Give me the zoom.
Hafiz with really strong Yomi on Atif right now. Every time he sidesteps, it's resulted in a whip.
Ooh, yeah, there you go. That's what he was trying to do before.
First signs of life here for Atif in the
There you go. Like he's been having the right call, just the wrong execution. What the hell?
Okay.
4 nunchucks. 1, 2, 3.
And out of heat.
Light pressure so far from Hafiz, not trying to overextend.
And you can see him trying to like push away from this wall.
Ooh.
With a quick sidestep left, down
That's it.
4-2. Should be able to close out the round. Atif stopping the round count bleed. Gets one on the board, but it is by way of the law. Not even the Brian, the law.
With a good response there. Mid strikes this time.
Nice block. Nice duck.
Step 4, armor check.
Fuzzy ducking starting to come into play right now. You can see Atif very questioning on some of these pokes up close.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Left in
The other
4-2.
side step.
Trying to mix it mid and high. You saw the running 2 there as well, but that got a little bit overzealous with that overhead kick. Sidestep from Atif, and it results in all this pressure now. Low in the nunchucks. Delay while standing 4.
That was sick, though.
Armor through.
Yeah, interesting delay while standing 4.
Blue Sky, what a pickup here. Gonna result in the wall. Splash.
Oh, big damage. Back 1.
Mid strikes.
Nice. What patience.
He was fishing. He got the launch. It's only 9 seconds left. You got to use the rage. He gets the wall. That's
He didn't rage.
Get up.
Wow, that's okay.
This guy Atif.
Said I don't need it.
Japanese cameraman, you guys deserve a raise. Those zoom ins are so on point. Yo, damn.
Clean sidewalk there from Hafiz.
You're Japanese cameraman.
Sidestep 4, bro.
This is all it takes now once you get that law party started. In this version, sidestep 4, that's all it takes. While standing 4, scores the low after, but a fat launch from Hafiz.
Can I set up my pole with ease here?
Just really trying to get this wall before that heat expires. Gets the splash.
I'll do a Twitch poll in the next.
The low touch and the double low.
Okay.
Well, I can do it from over here.
As well as Atif played that, Steve. It's 2-0 advantage Hafiz right now.
Dude, like I said, he's definitely prepared for this match. This is like a I know the player matchup. This isn't a character thing. And Atif locked in again, staying true to the law.
No, but I want my keyboard here in front of me.
Defensive decision making that you see on the side of Hafiz Tanvir. He is
I'll set up polls for the next ones.
When he wants to go for options or press. Leveraging that Claudio mobility.
Look at this movement on this.
Can I bet in my... I've never been logged into the GTB account when I've done that. Can I bet on my own polls? Because I have infinite channel points.
Lots of poke.
Can I feed the system and distribute the wealth by betting channel points? Or can I not bet in my own channel point polls?
And on top of that, that's going to make sure those side steps aren't too prominent. That lines him back up with him, and now you see
I guess we'll find out.
Now he's in trouble. Cashes out on the heat on both ends.
I like it.
Ooh, counter hit. 1+2, the nunchucks.
I feel like this whole weekend we've seen a ton
As far as I could tell, there wasn't really any way to like distribute like channel points. I think there might as well be, because who the hell cares? You can't buy them with real money. Like your only way of getting them is from time. So.
Yes. Oh, baby. Yo, look at the lock-in. Look at the lock-in. Hit the bell. Hit the bell. Bong. Counter hit. He was fishing for it in the last game. Finally finds his mark.
Yeah.
Overextending, and that counter hit means it's gonna work.
I'm so glad they have the game volume turned down.
Will be proud. Running away with it. The 4-3 counter hit.
One of my mods I have installed for Tekken 8 is to fucking mute Law.
Bro, the damage.
The double back bop, circling.
Like I don't even care about fighting him. I just want him to shut the fuck up.
Let me get a little bit of life back. No heat on either side. Old fashioned tech in the crouch dance and the
That's
wild
it.
standing 2 power to the people. Ooh, I tried to tell you.
I don't even know if that was necessary, but you might as well.
an ever so slight overextension on that jab string, and it cost him the round.
Look at his face. He means this.
Trying to leave the logos in your chest.
Just do it right in the middle of his chest.
Like Ken Shiro, but he got a big check mark in there, just like,
That would be worse. Who did this to you? Was it Michael Jordan? Is he? Oh, shooting arrows out here.
I keep thinking he drops it, but no, that's on purpose.
Yeah, just wants the wall push. Get into this Claudio win.
It's not even the only, like a lot of characters do that.
Power crush.
Where you use another part of the string to continue the combo, and it's going to have a whiff to hit whiff attack in the middle of it.
Going to the strings to try to find an opening, floats him out of the air again. Scale damage, wall's not going to give you as much, but still you keep that pressure.
Big chance for Atif. Oh my God, Steve.
Oh man.
Like that, and it results in this launch, this wall.
I told you, didn't I? I told you. Step on his
Yeah,
chest.
there was a launch in there, but he was grounded. No, I don't know if he was grounded. When you do a rage art on an air opponent in the air, it scales a lot more.
With 4 seconds left on the clock?
I think that was, regardless of whether or not that was the case, it was hella scaled.
Okay, small punish.
I think about the Korea versus Pakistan exhibition. They were not afraid to put Hafiz in an anchor position. Like, yo, we believe in this kid. Put him up there, and he did it, Steve. This kid's different.
Nice whip
Young
punish.
Boy's got guts. The young boy's got guts. Break his legs.
2-1 with the follow-up. Armor in the exchange after.
He burst. You do it, I do it too. Sidestep on the nunchucks.
At the 2-1 whip punish. Sidestep low, the low smash. Tasty Steve, we just got a match in winners final. Ikari versus Hafiz Tanvir here at EVO Japan 2026. That was a hell of a set. Wow, Hafiz Tanvir.
All right, let me see what happens when I do this. We're fine.
Pakistan being the strongest region when it comes to Tekken, but we've also seen how this played out in other regions, man. Look, we know Korea is a beast when it comes to Tekken, but when you go over there and see the intricacies of the player matchups, how they deal with the matchup personally, now we're getting to see that in Pakistan. This is probably one of my favorite developments in Tekken, being able to see how these different regions match up against each other when it comes to these high-pressure situations. Atif, undoubtedly one of the strongest Tekken players on the planet, goes down to Hafiz Tanvir. He not only beat the characters, he beat the players. So let's take a look at this bracket once again. Obama just told you we set up that winners finals match. It's going to be Korea versus Pakistan, Akadi versus Hafiz Tanvir.
But not who many people would think.
Now, you wouldn't have thought it. You wouldn't have thought it. But that's going to be setting the path to grand finals. But of course, we still got the John versus AK coming up, and the winner gets Atif in that second round of losers. And then of course we still got Knee versus Tetsu coming up. And
I'll start the poll when I see their characters, so I can put the characters in the prediction too.
TWC champion for winning on the loser side.
I mean, I'll check my phone again.
Say this game is not giving you exactly what's expected. Once again, we always talk about what's presented every time we see Tekken 8 in the top 8. We're still seeing these same players come out and get the results, and it's always just a small fluctuation, that a path, a one character matchup that can put one of these players ahead of the other, and that's the development. That's what I like to see in these high pressure situations.
The other thing too is we're probably going to see some rematches as well, Steve, because
The John
most
plays
of the players
King.
on the side, the guy that they lost to is still in this bracket.
Oh yeah, man, that sets the stakes even higher. That's pride on the line. That's points on the line. EWC
Shaheen.
spots on the line. But of course, look, we got to pay some bills. Look, I got to catch my breath. It's getting crazy out here.
Great.
Take a break. Go get yourselves a snack. When we come back, EVO Japan 2026 top 8 of Tekken 8 returns right after this.
How long though? No timer. Okay.
IT スキルはもっと評価されてもいいはずだみたいなこと言って。あ、そういえば最近女の人だってさな。
IT スキルで生きるならレバテック。
Well, so we're setting up for our next archipelago for Chatterbox. I don't know what I'll stream of like what I'm doing in it, but I just finished Yohane, which is a Metroidvania from what is it for Love Live. It was developed by Inti Creates. I thought that was really cool. It also looks like I got all the achievements for the game too, which is funny. The game only had 19 achievements. But anyway, now that I beat that, I'm gonna put it into my archipelago run. So I'm gonna set that up right now.
What is he doing? He's too ready, you know. Not today, man.
Let's see. Ad is about to start. I'm gonna let me run the ads now on my channel so that they're not in the way once they come back.
So it's much more than just playing. It's being a part of this community.
There we go. Running ads.
エンジニアに関する膨大なデータがあるから
IT スキルで生きるならレバテックフリーランス。ちょっとこれ見て。どうした？
フリーランスにはなりたいけど。
フリーランス？
私たちなら提案し続けられます。あなたが成長できる高単価な案件を。
転職だけじゃないのか。IT フリーランスならレバテックフリーランス。
Oh right, Yohane. There was an update to it just yesterday. Okay.
EVO Japan 2026, cut the small talk, Tasty Steve. Let's get right into the match.
Jesus, they went right into it.
The Wonder Kid has become a Wonder Man, going up against the John who played.
It's a good thing it's going to be a long set. I'll run the prediction after the ads are up.
We were supposed to get a rematch, Steve. This was supposed to be a Destiny match. Destiny swap. The John's here now, fighting for his life and losing side of the bracket.
So first off, let me tell you something. I saw the John before he played his match with, or he's like, yo, Steve, I got one more match for top 8. It's Arslan Ash.
I'm hoping that doing these predictions gets me more, like, amped for the rest of the stream, since we don't know how long we're going to be going for.
You know I'm a fan as a King player, but once again, he's going up against the homie.
I'm really just, like, giving myself something to, like, be excited for, do something tonight, really.
AK, we always talk about EVO Japan 2019. You know who else was in that top 8? AK. Consistently
I'm not seeing Yohane on the list. That's weird.
Some of the strongest Tekken players in the world.
That's
now
peculiar.
We've got an opportunity to get a huge W on this side, especially versus Pakistan, but he's got to make his way versus the John.
It's going to have to be through losers bracket. It is not going to be easier. It just got a lot harder looking at the path, but he's got to deal with this animal in front of him. Look, bro, look, y'all know how Tasty Steve get down, bro. We know you. Bro, you a freak too, bro. You be choking people out with the mask. As a King player.
As a King player.
What do you see from the John this weekend? Given that it's season 3, you had some changes, right? What do you see from his gameplay that is changed at all, if anything?
I'm gonna say right now, one of the things I always critique him on is that he doesn't do the craziest combos, right? He does not. It's more about his pokes, his consistency, his mix up between his strike throw. Sounds crazy to say in a Tekken game, but his strike throw is crazy.
Oh.
And the miss gets the back one to counter hit. Small combo, but this is exactly what I said.
Don't drop it. I was going to say, don't you both drop that shit.
That's all that matters.
All right, here we go.
I feel like when you watch him play, even if you don't play King, you can watch the way he plays and the mindset that he plays around certain tools. He's very good at simplifying the game. He's
basic.
Like, I think they're going to do one of these 3 things. This option covers those things. So I'll play around this. You can see it in his mentality, and he focuses just on Yomi and breaking down those patterns based around those options. He doesn't think too much.
And look, I'm going to tell you right now, let's just say things get out of his control, and he's not sure what to do.
So then, do I get to bet in my own poll?
Shining Wizard is going to kill you, because you're not going to
No, I don't. Man. Lame.
He wants you to know that it's still there. That's going to make you question the highs.
I never took it like consideration for that.
I was talking about, and the perfect with the Sobot. This is what
I'd have to get on the G2B Twitter account to do it. Twitter. Twitch.
He sprinkles it in, Steve. He's Pakistan, bro. They use all kind of crazy spice out there.
Hey, that's facts.
He was dumping it on Arsenal yesterday. Bro, the use of armor and...
For all the kids out there.
Time to play. AK, wearing that dress too, but here we go.
Losers.
John laying the pressure down, shoulder shoving.
Losers action right now. One of these
flash
players.
Great punish from AK. Trying to get this push, get some kind of
And okay. Bad news. I do not have any channel points on the G2B account. Which, to be fair, why would I?
And what a proper punish with the cross throw. Not going to get the kill. 15 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time.
I really wish you could hand out channel points.
AK, 2 rounds to 1. Game number 1. Neither one of them want to go home. Neither one of them want to go home. Neither one of them.
That while standing for after such a good call, the uppercut. AK now pushing towards the wall.
Huff. Damage. Yo, the special get up.
Yeah,
the moonsault.
Yo, the navigation there. The punish.
Yo.
AK now cooking.
To the wall. Scorpion Sting to the wall. Let me get the damage. Hop kick takes the open. Special get up again. Look, it's special. Only he gets it. Maybe Armor King, but if you block it, you're in trouble. I'm telling you right now. And this is when you see like the real play come in. Because obviously AK definitely has experience in the matchup. So now he has to go to some of the smaller tricks to see how well he knows how to fight King. King is a long-time legacy character. And I'm going to tell you right now, this matchup personally I see, it gets a little finicky for King.
What makes it finicky for you?
The quick pokes, the down 4-1, the annoying lows from the side of Shaheen.
Especially the way AK plays with
exactly.
Yeah, it looks like the closest thing I can do is have the separate account stay on the Twitter or stay on the Twitch channel. It gets its own currency, and then I can channel point bet with that.
Most of it just focused around the mid-strike tools, like you were mentioning, sprinkling a few lows here and there, but he's been able to get these back-turn situations that
Oh wow, look at man. Yeah, fuck that. Oh well.
Remember, 1st to 3 this time around because of the TWT change. I like that. Recent changes to the game. He's starting to use down 4-3 with King, one of the better, slower mids than he has now, but it's definitely something that they changed up, and it's a little more effective.
AK's approach too, we've been watching it all weekend, but the way he mixes up between sidestep 2, sidestep 1 plus to the splash chops.
No break? You no break? Okay, I was about to say.
This is about to get nasty.
Giant swing.
Giant swing, we break that. AK in the red dress. Crouch dashing, showing it. That side step, he had the opening for just a split second. And then the John takes advantage of the hesitation and flips him after. The John now on the board this game too. Philippines versus Pakistan.
Yo. There's that slide.
The touch and slide.
There's that slide. You were just talking about it, Obama.
And that's AK, bro. Now he'll take it away for a little while, perhaps, then bring it back later. And it's again about how defensively, how you want to play against.
All right, well, forget that plan.
Hop kick or the other mid-strike options that he has.
Oh, nice. Jaguar step back, makes it whip down, back 2 whips on top of it.
Yo, that's AK is just fishing with just frame Hornet too.
Oh, giant swing, counter hit throw. You better attack that. Okay, all right, okay.
I can't do that.
Spins the rest. King with a little bit left.
Nice, a staggered low pressure there.
Full crouch down 4-2. He's gonna get the full combo. Double 4-3. No heat, so he's got to do it raw. Boom. Damn, the damage was crazy though. Oh,
ooh.
AK straight into the rage art. That's how you close out.
Nice.
You better make it count. Look, there's a lot of people you like to go for the flash. You like to go to finishing these combos. Bro, take the rage art, close it out, and just in case you don't, you get the green light back anyway.
It's not about flash, man. It's about pain. Take the round.
Back to dancing. Jaguar step back. I like that. Steps forward this time. There's the muscle armor we was talking about. Back 1-2 for the punish again.
Yeah, you see the John a little bit more hesitant to use it in this
I'm not getting, did I installed Yohane? It's weird it's not showing up on the list. Even in the generated templates. What's going on? Weird.
Yeah, went for the jump in there. The John with a clutch reaction, able to get this flow conversion into heat.
Takes the Oki.
AK still with heat of his own to work with.
Oh, down 1-2. We're going to the old tools. Counter hit Tijuana Twister. Oh, break on the shiny. Nice.
Ooh.
That was so good. That was so good.
Incredible reaction. Still just doing the swag combos too. AK up 2-0 on the John.
Man, that hop kick from AK straight out of the playbook. I'm telling you right now, he's used to this. When I tell you the whiff punishes have been on point, but also we were talking about how he likes to play that aggressive game. We'll crouch dash in your face, mix in the lows, but if he knows you get even just a little bit afraid, boom, hop kick.
Yeah.
And you better hope there's not a wall inside.
Maybe there's like a regular Archipelago update.
There's a certain kind of player where he likes to do that mix up to them and play that mind game. It's really interesting in seeing how some players who are really, really strong defensively react to him and deal with it over time, over long sets specifically. Curious to see how the John answers it.
Nice side
step, uppercut. Bro, you give AK the basic tools, like just like make them work, he'll find these openings, especially after size him, just like, man.
Nice, engage.
He's one of these players, like, I hate when he has a cheap uppercut.
Yeah, let me turn this up a bit.
He'll play, like, when he's running Paul, when he's running Jaheim, when they have, like, really good uppercuts.
Breaks the throw. Oh,
there we go.
4-2. We've been seeing a lot of that string, spinning a little bit of the heat, the rest of it on top of that. Great Life is there, little Jaguar step back. It's not going to be enough. AK starting to run away with it.
Momentum on his side right now. The John, you got to find an answer right here, baby.
Like I said, this is a matchup that you really got to be careful for. One of the things we haven't seen, one of the main tools of King, that down 4-2. The spacing from AK makes it not as big. That's why we start to see the down 4-3 from King, but AK just running away with it.
And you see the tools, too. You can see why the John maybe is a little bit more hesitant. You saw that interaction at the beginning of this round. Why he's more hesitant to use things like muscle armor. Those lows and the threats of them that AK has, but this fat launch, this wall sequence, wheel kick, AK still going, sliding on it, slipping. That's the real slip and slide, Steve. Low smash, yeah. AK on set. Point here in top 8. Loser side threatening to send the John home. Packing.
He might get a little cocky too.
And look at that jab. Not sure what that was. Back 1-2, raw tornado. Trying to get the wall. He gets it.
But it's like, you know, no big deal. Still doing really damn well.
84 on the board. I'm out of there.
Wall jump, got your back.
Wall splat. My man, you got a combo for that? Jimmy J will be proud. Jimmy J will be proud.
I can't find Yohane on this list. That's so weird.
Giant swing. Oh, you ain't breaking that.
You talking about Jimmy J. You about to take some naps real quick.
Damn.
The smash and the drop and the John finally on the board here.
Don't count him out. Lock in, John. Lock in, John. Yo, you hear the hawk in the background? Hop.
Jesus.
AK these openings, man. And his reads with the lateral movement.
Yeah.
Bruh, sidestep hop kick, sidestep uppercut. How many times have we seen this set so far?
Okay.
Armor getting greedy with it. AK, he knows it's close. Down 4-1, just press mid.
Oh,
back up.
He wanted the Irish whip to the wall. That's a free combo.
He's gonna get it. Yeah, got the spin. Activate.
Okay, what you gonna do with it? Roaring drop kick out of the sprint. Oh my God, back 1-2, back to the wall we go. You still got work to do. Tried to go for the running king onslaught. Spins the rest of the heat. The offense not gonna be enough. Almost got the wall splat. Down 1-2, the classic moves always do it.
I'm enjoying these steps we're seeing.
8 seconds. 5 seconds. The rage.
Dash just to use more time.
The rage art should be enough. Lots of scaling. It's only you better hope he's dead. You better hope he's dead. Oh, he's not.
Oh no, baby.
Of course not.
You still gotta play the game.
And it's gonna be a time match in favor of AK. He sends the John away as he moves on the loser side of the bracket. You know I'm a King player. You know I'm a huge fan of the John, and it's still an amazing run. One of the things I've always talked about the John, and you can't say otherwise, is that if you look back over these matches, these big tournaments, over the last 2 years for Tekken 8, it's always been players like him in the running. Well, whether it's the LCQ, whether it's your EVOs,
I feel like I'm going crazy.
It's in the running to make a claim for that spot. But now
Custom Worlds,
once again,
Yohane, it's in there.
I feel like the Philippines, AK specifically, versus all of Pakistan. My man be taking out names when it comes to Pakistan, and that's what's going to keep
not
him
generating
alive
a
here in
template.
EVO Japan. But of course, We go on. AK moves on, and it sets up a crazy match.
Yeah, so the options creator.
Oh my God. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying EVO Japan 2026. Me and Obama holding it down. Look, we have been talking about Tekken this entire week, actually, but the matches have not failed to deliver. We got an amazing top 8 building up, and we still got some killers. But, of course, we got to show the love to the people out there that support us as well.
Absolutely. Look, if you're looking to get in the PlayStation tournaments, just take a look at all the games that we've had here at EVO Japan this week. You can play any of those and more on PlayStation tournaments. Make sure you can do it right from your PlayStation 5.
That's true. That's true.
Just check it out at home. If your PS5 is there, you can sign up for PlayStation tournaments. There are competitions across all your favorite fighting games that you've seen on display this weekend. So make sure you sign up today. You can win some exclusive prizes and be able to get some good tournament experience so that next time when you come out to EVO Japan or EVO Proper or EVO France or EVO Timbuktu, they're going all over the place, man.
And
whenever you show up, you'll have that experience to back you up.
Of course, man. Look, PlayStation tournaments has definitely been sending people to these big tournaments. Last few years, they've sent people to EVO to try to claim those spots across all your favorite fighting games.
Yacht Dice, Yar, Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom, Yoshi's Island.
You can join us here as a
That's
player.
it for the
but you can make your claim
Ys.
itself. Shout outs to PlayStation 5 and those tournaments. We used to have to go outside, catch a plane, get on a bus to do this. You now get an opportunity to do it from your home, and we can possibly see you here. So shout outs to PlayStation for holding us down with PlayStation tournaments.
With that said, moving on in this
If
bracket,
it's not
we gotta look at
named
that
Yohane,
next matchup.
I don't know
So
what
that
it's
sets up our
called.
Atif versus AK. They're on losers round 2 side. But this next one, man, oh man, Steve, I got to talk about the journey real quick. Ni over Yuichi. Yuichi, one of the shining stars out here in the JP team, joined Team Yamasa alongside Haru recently. So he's one of the top dogs.
That's
there.
frustrating.
There's that respect given. Over the John, over Mangja, over Casimir, had the loss to Hafiz Tanvir to make it to this point here in loser side of the bracket. Tetsu, though, oh my.
Talk to me about this. I'm
Tetsu
telling you,
jumps
bro.
off the stage yesterday. I know this smile. This smile is like when you really scum some people out with the character. And
Oop. It just opened on the second window. I already had it open too. I didn't do that. I didn't mean to do that. Here we go.
Yeah, but he's going up against the 4-time champ of EVO. Knee on the stage. The Bryant, like I said before, you got to be part of a special pedigree to play this character and get him this high. Knee on the other side, Tetsu on the other. This is the stay alive.
All right, back to what I was
loser
doing.
Side. First to 3, let's go.
looking for one for the thumb. Tetsu standing in the way. And again, on Tetsu's side, using all that armor, using all them stances just to go through Kudans, go through G, go through Farzine. Took the loss to Atif on the way here. But there you go, front plus frames into a mix. Picking up right where he left off last night.
Okay.
Knee gonna answer back here.
Whoa, jeez. 1-2-4 counter hit. Tetsu swinging a little too much. Hit the button for the rage art. Lock in with the Bryant. And look, I'm going to tell you right now, that's a test round. Tetsu was definitely checking how he's going to react to certain stances, how he's going to react and punish to certain moves. This character can easily, we talk about characters that can snowball, Lydia will actually roll you up and push you down a hill. That's how good she is at it. But I love that he has the experience. I saw him over there with Chanel. You know he's here giving him some coaching, letting him know how this matchup properly works out.
Yeah, especially for Tetsu's side, it's about seeing what options they're going to go to with some of these stance transitions when he's frame advantageous like that, right? When he's plus frame out of horse, when he's going into wolf stance, what are they looking to do defensively? He's trying to scout that out a little bit. It's a little bit harder for her just because some of her smaller Tekken buttons, like her down for 1, frame disadvantage, not as frame generous as maybe some other characters, right? But Tetsu, he knows that going into it. It's something that you have to represent. He's really just looking for opportunities to run that stance pressure, and he will leverage any form of armor to get into it that he can.
Oh, I like that. Go into the cancel instead. Knows that you're looking for the mix-ups out of the, especially when you're in heat and stance. And I like him canceling it, going for a different move, not even expecting it at all. Little down back 3 action to keep the pressure going.
So that's the thing too. There's 2 points to this, especially over the course of a first to 3. How is Tetsu going to layer these mix-ups like that, especially with delayed timing or option selection? How is Knee going to answer overtime, and how are those going to change from there?
I can tell you right now, one of the things that we've already noticed from Tetsu, he knows that Knee is using more strings. That 1-2-4, nice. It's down 4-2, but no combo. He knows that he's going to test. That's why you see him rock with the full 1-2-4 to get the counter hit, because if he tries to swing in there, he's going to get that counter hit, engage, heat on the board, but he's about to go down, goes for the big mid as well, into stance 4-2 for the follow-up.
Tetsu, of course, one of Germany's shining stars, man. That squad out there always doing work.
Man, look, when I tell you, they have always been on like the forefront of like teaching each other and like rising up like they're up-and-coming players. Tetsu is one of the reasons for that, man. But look, he's an obviously big example, especially making plays like this. He's up 2-1 in his first game versus Knee here in EVO Japan.
Shouts to Seffi, shouts to even HK Jr. I remember those days.
Yo, shout out,
Tetsu
you know,
still,
I love HK Jr. That's my guy, bro.
Tetsu still carrying the flag like this. Up against this wall, though. Knee gonna clock out, take this round. We go to final round here in game 1 of this first to 3 face-off.
2 rounds apiece in this first game. One of these guys are going home. Obviously, we don't want it to be Knee because he wants to get that other ring. He wants one for the thumb. But Tetsu's been doing a lot of work.
Wait, this is one of the ones that opens up its own client, isn't it?
What's his name? Knees, baby.
Yeah,
Activate.
Let's see.
Oof, engage. Follow up, like you said, the knees.
Out of the slither. Gets the snake eyes active now. Showing taunt, backs up. Tetsu willing to take advantage of the hesitation. Testing with the Vulcan punches. The low chop, sidestep. This time he's with the down back. Oh my God, gets clipped.
This is what I was talking about. He's checking. He's like, yo, are you gonna let me get away with that? Obviously, he's plus. He tried to go for another mix. He answers with the jab to test it. That's what I like to see.
Then just lets the 4-2 string rock after that. Tetsu, down 1 game, not out. You knew what you got as soon as you locked in for this top 8 bracket. You saw you.
I don't see the client for it either. No, it's
He also trying to
weird.
make a statement as he carves his way through this bracket.
Usually not how that works.
Elegant Palace. Look, first and foremost, I feel like once you get to the wall versus Brian, especially a player like me, he's really going to take full advantage of it. You see he's not afraid to go for the taunt mix-up after Oki mid-screen. So if you got a wall in play, that makes it even more prominent. But Tetsu's movement, you can see him using that
Alright, already
back
installed.
dash as well, just so he won't be stuck in these positions. But as soon as I say it, to the wall we go. Give her the tour.
And in this situation, it's not strange to get the balcony situation after as well.
Oh, he's fishing. He wants something big.
Cannonball straight. This time goes with mid option. Vulcan punches. Gets checked.
I like that. Gets the punish. And once again, you can see Tetsu delaying some of those string follow-ups. And Knee has an answer every time, whether it's a jab, whether it's a down jab.
Heaven and Earth. This goes with the mid option.
Charge it. Down
Wolf
4-3.
one-ender. And now, yeah, just mid strikes. Vulcan punch.
Still not there.
Knee looking real sharp right now. Tetsu has done such a great job of getting this game started. It's more about having the flow, keeping that momentum. And I think that's what's doing really well. Look how quick you just lost 60% of your bar versus a character like Lydia. Nothing but pokes.
Now, mind you, Steve, that carries risk too, especially going with that Wolf low like that he did. That low into the mid-strike chop like that.
What the hell was that up with the audio?
Block, great punish.
That's interesting.
Risks here. But Knee, the timing reads working out in his favor big time.
Cancel.
Cancel that time. Tetsu with the answer here.
One of the coolest hop kicks in the game, by the way.
Developer notes, I don't own the game. Okay, cool.
Great range.
Changing up the approach a little bit, but baby, the flash stuck it in the launch. Touch the sky. Activation.
Oh, man.
Eyes glowing like a snake.
Leave the body smoking.
Viking funeral. Here we go.
Shoot the arrow from the shore. Shoot the arrow from the shore.
They playing bagpipe. Here we go. Heaven and Earth. Whoa.
Cannonball straight this time. You see them both backing up. Respect on the spacing. Oof. Counter hit this time. And, yo, he's got heat as well.
Yeah, that's going to be the round.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Knee keeping that round lead in his favor, doing a great
Okay,
job.
I downloaded the earliest release of the game, and that gave me a YAML file.
Well, Tetsu's doing a really good job of mixing stuff up, too. He's giving him different looks, giving him different options, changing his timing. It's just He just seems to be one step ahead.
And I think that's the hard part about Lydia, right? Obviously, she's got a lot of stance options to call you out.
Now I will hop up to the latest version.
You still got to go back in the stands, go to just to try to get those big
Install
combos,
that.
try to get those big hits, especially if they're used to what you're doing. Using the taunt perfect as well, and Knee is warming up, bro. This is not looking good for Tetsu right now.
The delays to Tetsu, you can see like defensively he kind of stood there, was waiting for his opportunity. Knee showed him the delay, you could tell the hesitation was there. Kind of pressed into the pressure afterwards, parallel to the wall, but Knee now trying to make this thing a man. Trying to make this thing a 3 and out, but Tetsu.
I don't like how it didn't say it overrode it.
Take a stand and kind of impose his will with some. He hasn't had the greatest return out of heaven and earth.
Yeah.
Any other dev notes?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah.
That's the thing about Lydia. Look, we were talking about how this character was definitely a criminal in the earlier season.
I don't see any dev notes, so it's very much possible that they still don't own the game.
I'll say she's on parole right now.
Yeah, she's on parole. Pending good behavior. You got the ankle monitor on. She can't leave the house. You know what I'm saying?
Like Red and Shawshank Redemption. I don't give a damn.
I don't give a damn. But here we go. One of my favorite stages in fighting game history right now. Let's go. If he gets this match, he will be staying alive, but the match after it is not going to get any easier.
Let's go, Tetsu. Are we on the boat? Tetsu trying to go fishing, though. Looking for anything, that any kind of opening that will give him.
And look at how much slower this game is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you're looking for. And look, punish. See, this is exactly what I'm
The
talking
latest
about.
one doesn't show up. It's gone again.
Especially, don't give him the wall. Don't give him that.
Bro, the picking apart of this character, Lydia.
Once again, touch the sky. Good. I like that Tetsu stayed down in that situation, but man, it's just tough to even get off the wall and get back to. You called it. It's like the match is slowing down. You're not seeing so much not so many opportunities to really force the stand slop like that. So he's having to rely on some of her other tools to be able to even get an opening. And he's just shutting him down. The sidestep too is going to create some openings. But here we go, the flash chop. Okay. Able to get the engagement here. Punish.
I told you, once you know those.
It just doesn't generate a gamble. The older version does. The older version does. The newest one doesn't.
Every opportunity he gets and making sure you never get to play again.
I called it earlier when he was going in the wolf stance like that. He had a round where he was able to get chunks of damage like that, but that carries risk, and Knee is punishing him for it, going for that same option out of wolf like that.
Bro, my man is taking advantage right now. My man is taking advantage right now.
Oh, he's throwing bows on him now, too.
Okay, going for the tracking move. I like that because he knows he's been sidestepping left or right quite a bit. So he goes for the tracking move instead. All right, here we go. Engage. Finally get something. And I love Tetsu canceling out of that stance. Yo, now this is what I'm talking about. 4-2 out of stance. You see him put a little crook out of his neck. Now Tetsu getting around on the board, stopping that round count bleed. Let's see what he does with it.
Going with a lot more homing options too, trying to seal knee step.
Nice. No time for those Lydia shenanigans.
Great checks on the side of knee. Almost got the wall. Hatchet. Do it again. Caught your duck.
Only Brian shenanigans.
The one jab, the step. Tetsu's last chance. Not gonna happen. Knee with the haymaker.
Yo. Look, we talked about how Hafiz Tanvir was playing in these matchups.
That was pretty clean.
What Knee is doing. He definitely sees it. He definitely sees that EVO championship once again in his future. But of course, look, Tetsu, we got to show some love to. Always comes out, gives his heart.
It's great to see Knee succeeding.
Especially just showing good Tekken, man. And a character, obviously, we saw a lot early on. Now, not too many out there still surviving. Tetsu making this character still looking valuable.
Tetsu always coming out, always has a good attitude, always a threat in the bracket, always a threat to ruin some people's tournaments like he did yesterday.
Let's take a look at this bracket one more time as we set up that losers round 2 as well as winners finals, which we already got in the bag. Losers round 2, as we see, Atip versus AK. It's going to be Philippines versus Pakistan again, arguably a larger challenge. That is something I can't wait to see, but also this sets up Ulsan versus need Korea versus Korea on that round 2 second-hand side of losers round 2. So of course we got matches, we got bangers nonetheless. Dude, one of my favorite things that I've been
version 2 of Johanna, see what
how
happens.
Tekken 8 has evolved and the story of region versus region, champion versus champion, and we definitely gonna see more of that. But of course,
I guess I should just be able to see if the
break,
client's
top
even
8 for
there,
Tekken 8
right?
continues here in Japan, Tokyo, big site. It's gonna come on the other side of this break. Make sure you stay tuned for more.
Yeah, okay, version 2
もっ
works.
といい条件のとこが見つかったからって俺の IT スキルはもっと評価されてもいいはずだみたいなこと言ってあそういえば最近女の人と会ってたな
IT スキルで生きるならレバテック
レバレジーズ
God damn. It's a timer this time. Fuck. So we made it through losers round 1.
本当かなだって IT 定職ってスキルをアピールできないとダメなんでってことは代わりにアピールする人がそんな都合のいい人いますかねこれ何か知ってる
IT スキルで生き
I
るなら
think they gotta do winners round 2 first.
Well, Vaya is laughing right now. Look at Vaya laughing right now. Oh, he's doing a dance. What is he doing?
Man, he's too ready, you know. Not today, man. And 参加して、でその時にまた賞金額が上がって、いや気持ちは調子良かった。
Version 3, Johanna is still there. So let's try version 4.
So it's much more than just playing. It's being a part of this community.
レバテック
もう少し売れるあいや
レバテックはあなたに最適なキャリアを提案できます。なぜなら
なんて言ってる
なぜならエンジニアに関する膨大なデータがあるから。
IT スキルで生きるならレバテック
Fuck. Yeah, we already have an Ingrid gameplay trailer, so I don't think Street Fighter has anything. Street Fighter, I don't think we're gonna get Street Fighter the next season pass until Summer Game Fest. I'm pretty sure that's what we're waiting on.
レバテックフリーランス
ちょっとこれ見てどうしたフリーランスにはなりたいけどフリーランス
私たちなら提案し続けられます。あなたが成長できる高単価な案件を。
転職だけじゃないのか
IT フリーランスならレバテックフリーランス
Okay, so
Sunglasses in the day, blue light glasses for the gaming at night.
version 4
Zenny's
works.
got affordable eyewear for everyone.
So try version
Vibe and style
5
while
again.
protecting your eyes. EVO sunglasses available now.
Version 5 didn't work earlier, I believe, so we'll see what happens.
Look, I see the dove, so the vision is clear. I'm close to the finish line every time, so the mission.
安心安全3年保証応答速度 0.03 有機 EL
I don't trust this ad.
液晶モニター IO データ
It was a suspicious ad. Yeah, version 5 and version 6 don't work. So what am I missing? Let's see here. If I go with version 4.
Hey, welcome back. Thank you for watching. From
Due to an oversight, already collected items would no longer be received after a reconnect.
I'm joined by none other than the tasty one. Tasty Steve out here. We are getting deep.
Well, it
into this
auto
Tekken
saves. I don't think that should be a huge issue.
Yeah, man, it's getting interesting, bro. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to call them upsets, but the matches have definitely not gone the way you've expected them to do. But they've been exciting nonetheless, setting up the rest of what we have here for this top 8. I mean, man, the path that all of these players have taken so far has already made it so the next matches you see will be nothing better than the best Tekken you've seen so far. I can't wait to get into it, man.
I mean, we got Atif versus AK. Like you were talking about it, right? Atif versus AK coming up. That's Pakistan versus Philippines. But I was looking at Atif's path even up until the point where he lost to Hafiz Tanvir 3-0 in winners. Up until that point, Tetsu was the only person to take a game off of Atif this whole tournament.
Yo, that's crazy.
He had only lost one game the whole tournament, and then Hafiz Tanvir just 3-0'd.
It doesn't look like huge deal.
Looks like, especially to succeed in the top 8 where you got the best Tekken players in the world. Once again, that was one of the large part of contentions, bro. Pakistan not being here. What would that look like? Well, now everybody's here, and we still have it. I mean, we were talking about it. It was a possibility.
Yeah, let me look back at
6 Pakistani players in this top 8. It went down to 3, like I exactly called.
You did call it. You did call it.
Exactly called. And it ain't no shade to anybody. But let's talk about this next match. Bro, this dude AK putting the Philippines on his back, but also shout out to that other Philippine player.
Oh, there's a
random
AP World file right here.
Yeah, coming out of nowhere. But AK now, I mean, he's
I don't know which
taking out
version
Arsenal
this is, but I'll just
now, I mean, and we just saw who else he's taking out. But now he's got to take out one of
download it
the
anyway.
big guns for Pakistan, Atif.
Steve, this run so far, AK over Nabdo, over Lohai,
Yo.
over Rife,
Yo.
over Farzin,
Yo.
over the John. Took the Elder Ikari, but he's up here against Atif now on the loser side of the bracket, threatening to tread into the top 4 territory of this tournament. He's been here before, too.
Yep.
I'm gonna pump the brakes on it. It's a little early. But the fact that he just got over the John the way he did, bro, and now you locked it up against Atif, who's one of the more confident players coming into this event, right?
I have a question. AK, look,
No,
I
I don't think that one's working.
Philippines, and I was playing Tekken against grandmas. My man's got legacy skill. How do you pull Brian up against AK and expect him not to be prepared? How? That means you're either the best or that much better. I know AK has some understanding of this matchup. That means you're gonna
Okay,
have to
I see that
outplay
as
this
of
guy Atif. And it ain't many people on the planet that can do so. It's like 1 or 2.
April
And it might
28th,
be
the
AK,
developer of this
Atif versus AK, Pakistan versus Philippines. It's gonna be Shaheen versus Brian.
of this archipelago has finished the game.
Some cues he could take from Hafiz as well from that matchup earlier. Just great just timing Yomi that played out in big ways with sidesteps and whip punishes.
I mean, just the same though. Oh, that could have been something crazy. I'm out of there. And still with the punish, he was ready. Tries to sidestep on the string, gets clipped on the tail end. Life bars, they're matching right now.
Sidestep mid swipe. This time just gonna take the guarantee after the guard break. Uses heat dash to be able to force pressure at the wall, but now Atif in the driver's seat. Cannonball straight. Got the wall, got the finish.
And you notice what Atif is doing. He does not want you to feel comfortable sidestepping up close, so he double dashes and then does it. He realigns to make sure you're in axis, then he can do it. But now AK tightening up the sidesteps, and now you see him being even more compact with the sidesteps, looking for a move this time around.
You can see it visually too, just the way he'll mix up sidestep with the dash, with double dash like that. This time AK now carrying towards the wall. Big health advantage.
Big damage.
What if, hold on, I have an idea.
AK with the answer back. AK with the answer back.
Hey,
on
you
round
called
of
it, man.
peace.
These cameramen working overtime.
I'm saying, bro.
This won't work out here.
Hatchet. Do it again. The low. Staggered in his face. This is what we was expecting to see versus the John. He pulls him out against 8. Oh my God, against Atif. Okay. It gets scary on the wall. Big trades. The slide doesn't lead to anything.
No, here's when things get dicey. Goes right back to the hop kick even after that situation.
To the wall.
Just a splash.
What's the mix?
Just to put this heat on you, just to put that low smash down. And AK now, strong round. That's also a tell. That's where the match is going to develop a little bit more too, with some of those crouch dash threat situations like that, threatening the slide, threatening the hop kick, and the reactions after. Atif now in control, got the wall.
Like
AK
that.
armor off. Oh no, I'm gonna put you right back in this wall, little boy.
Timeout. I said
Man,
timeout.
I don't know what's going on.
I said put you in timeout. No dessert, no dinner, no nothing. That's a round on the board.
Hit him with the Mr. Anderson at the end, too.
Mr. Anderson. Okay, trying to force the duck. You can see it coming from AK's side.
Yeah, this is more kind of the AK pressure that I was expecting, right? The mix between the low chop, the sidestep mid chop as well, and then into the double cannon. In heat, going with the, man, the delays on his timing too.
With the perfect. Look, we saw it in literally the first round. You know what AK did? He came out swinging. He's like, 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. I want to see, because he wants you to get comfortable moving in that range so he can clip you with the counter hit. And a lot of times it only leads to a knockdown. But when he delays those strings enough, once you get to the wall, that pressure is too strong.
And all of a sudden
bro.
it has more reward as well.
All right, here we go. Game 2. AK 1 up over Atif. Remember, this is 1st to 3 this time around.
Swinging back at that range.
I had some idea for how I was gonna check Yohane, but I don't remember.
1, 2. What a duck and
All right, I got version 4 back installed.
What did I say? There's no way a legacy player like AK. My man's been playing since he's been in the cradle, bro. Look at how he's playing this matchup, bro.
12 years old, he was beating some of the world's best.
Oof, counter hit. And bro, my man is cooking right now. Now we saw what happened last time. Atif made the switch to the law. Will we see it again?
Damn, Steve, you're already calling out the character change, but it's only one round into this game.
I'm sorry. I might be jumping the gun.
Uh-oh,
but
hold on.
AK is cooking right now.
And yeah, this is the mental warfare we're talking about with AK. When he starts threatening these slides, when he starts rotating around you, and he still has
using the third dimension.
The sharpshooter
using the third
uppercuts.
dimension.
Okay, all right, now.
It was on purpose. It was on purpose.
My man has got his foot on the gas pedal. Is he even old enough to drive? My man is taking a test right now, and we going on the highway.
Oh, it has 2 options. I'll come back to Yohane. You know,
Double dash now.
I think I'll come back to Yohane when it's more developed.
At the flash duck, comes up with the wall standing lip punch.
Wow, rising one, big launcher. Very close to closing it out with a perfect for the answer.
Hatchet,
Great
double
punish.
scorpion.
Dent. Now stopping that round count bleed. Okay, Atif like, yo, Steve, shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Let me cook. Let me cook.
And the engager after the cross chop. Guard break, just gonna take the guarantee here.
Breaks the glass. Once again, Atif back on the ropes right now. He needs to do something, spins the heat. He's got Gray Light to recover.
Armor.
Dude. Great block. Great
Oh,
block.
nice.
Back on the board. He's going to get a huge chunk of life back for this. And he's got heat. Rage is there as well.
Yeah, I was gonna get some health. Yep, health back.
Game still on the table.
God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it. Hold on. Atif says, hold on, man. Pull over here. We need to see if you can parallel park. We need to see if you know how to parallel park. Low parry.
Low parry, dash up, low parry. Just to steal the wall. 50% up. Sidestep mid swipe.
Great.
Activation from Atif. Gonna be able to get the space to be able to create this whip punish.
The wall gonna mess up the combo. I gotta say, great usage.
I'll take it right back though.
Great usage on the heat here by Atif. Nip up. Not gonna be enough. Sidestep. Down back 2-1. Surfboard. Switch sides. You know he's got a combo. Oh my God. The body hop. The corpse hop. Hop kick. Yo, stay up off of me, bro. Switch sides.
I'm gonna try it again.
Ooh.
Drops the combo. You're gonna give Atif another
He could just
chance.
do
He's
that.
not gonna get
I guess
another
he
chance.
could just do that.
All on the board on the side of AK. Well, my man is, when I tell you he's a one-man wrecking crew, AK, bro. AK, bro.
I'm just glad he switched the water, Steve. All that soda he was drinking.
Hey, look.
Like, bro,
I'm so jealous of these cameras. This shit looks great.
Look, I'm just saying. You got to be careful out here.
He was chugging soda.
He's old enough now to know. He's old enough now to know.
With the shit I use and with what you would see at most other places that's not like of this production value,
I like it. I mean, look,
I'm trying to look for noise or film grain, and there's nothing.
To the underground arena, all red, where the bad guys ain't. We switching outfits. The T7, Brian. The T7, Shaheen. Here we go.
Very nice.
Opportunity for AK to send Atif home. An opportunity for
Yeah, maybe
Atif
the Tekken 7 costumes are fit. Oh, good.
He's like, nah, I came to play.
Mask on, and that's how we gonna start this game. AK feeling spicy too, man.
Don't ask Brian to go mask off.
Leave the body smoking.
That's
Get
a
up
hell
on
of a
this
punish,
wall.
though.
Jesus.
Explosions everywhere.
And then I saw how much heat he still had.
I don't know how to do that. I know how to hop kick and crouch dash. That's it. What a block. Yo, it's the mock breaker. Fishing for the counter hit. He finishes first. Not a clean hit, so he's not going to get the side switch. Yo, damn, they are fighting. Snake Eyes back when I close out. Oxen says, you know what? I'm tired of playing. I'm tired of playing with you.
Oxen changes timing up a little bit as well. Saw in that same situation, that exchange after, that uppercut would have landed before. The first two games, it felt like it was the same timing each time. Slowed the match down, too.
What a duck. Oh, I know what that was. Miss on the punish, a little too quick. Break on the throw. Slide. Get up.
Result in the side swap. Still sliding on him.
Yo, establishing that he could finish the string, switching to that low down for a one-off axis.
Oh.
AK moves too early, gets clipped. Get
Kick
up.
off.
Okay. 2 rounds for Atif. Yo, Steve, chill out. Yo, Steve, chill out.
Atif now, you can see him hesitating in some of these situations.
Wait, quarterfinals? That's not right.
Would eat these uppercuts that AK's doing. AK still has the static
Oh, god damn it, that is right.
Atif adjusting.
Great block. And now he's stopping the tree early. Back four. Yo. What a duck to Wild Rising one. Atif like, yo, bro, hold on. How dare you? Activate.
Oh, what, dude? There's a Mega Man Battle Network side tournament. There's a side tournament for Battle Network 6.
Hold on. Activate. AK.
It's got a whole big, like, screen there, too. They got their own stage.
The look on his face when we came back to him after that round was OD. Nah.
That moment of hesitation, eats the cross, and then Atif able to rebound here, take this game. That got really scary though, especially since AK had a lot of resources on his side, especially with the wall blast behind him. Could have been able to convert into something big, but Atif able to navigate out that situation. And again, a lot of that game was, it felt like his timing, he included a lot more delays in some of his decision making.
I'd rather be watching that right now.
You can see it really worked out. It saved them in a couple situations.
I feel like I'm so happy you talked about the timing, man. It's really easy to get into this flow of moves with Tekken, especially when you have the lead. Yeah, bro, you just go, right? But that's how you know Atif is world-class talent when it comes to Tekken. My man switched up his timing, still using the same moves, but that delay does a lot. Speaking of switching it up, AK, sidestep left, gets the down 4-2 to start things off in this next game.
And look at the two-step all the way to the wall on the beach. How you doing that in sand, Steve?
I'm just saying, bro. It's the cybernetic parts on Brian, bro. Engage, wall splat, your ass up on this wall. Big damage. Great block on the low. Instead of taking the launch or taking the punish, he actually takes the space. He wants to get away from the wall. Defense was crazy by Atif right there. Counter hit, cannonball straight. What you gonna do with it? Lots of life to recover as well.
Snake Eyes.
I'm glad the Twitter account Cat Cammy came back.
AK not willing to play into the
Despite their dissatisfaction with how the game is handled. It's very cool the data they gather.
The mid strikes. The low.
Oh, there's like 2 seconds left on the touchdown. That was OD. Oh my, and then he hit him after the bell. Started to throw in the towel.
Double dash.
Oh, that's tradition. I know he knows that, but still.
Get up. No, goes for the low.
Just keep the pressure here. The 1-2 sequence, 2-1 sequence.
Great flow.
Activate. Giving his wall push.
I like that positioning.
Wall jump. Low parry.
Oh.
Activate the E2. Break the glass.
My wall.
Sliding. Tapping the legs. Get up attack to stop the pressure. Goes for the mid. The tracking's not going to do it. Down 3. 1 round apiece again. Slide, trade. Nobody gets a hit.
Despite the adaptation, AK able to seize the moment. These big wall opportunities.
Now you see AK taking that extra step forward to realign. Atif answers back with a quick side step right, and he's going to get the launch. He's active as well.
Hop kick, the intercept.
Bro.
AK has resources to work with, trying to get as much carry as possible.
Yeah.
Activate here.
And he got the wall.
Oh my
And the kill.
Set point to send Atem home. AK. Slide.
Oh man. Yeah, what are you gonna do about that in that situation? It's not just like off axis, but an entirely different scary third thing.
More pokes than anything.
AK just sharpshooting. And finally the counter hit uppercut. The surfboard off the wall.
Hatchet. Heat burst.
For the step here. Stepping right, finds another counter hit uppercut. Steve, he's gonna burn this on the heat activation here. Is he gonna find anything after
That audio thing again.
AK 3-1 to send Atem packing. Bro, the government sent AK out here to check pass. That's crazy.
Bro, first off, let's talk about the history of AK right now. He has taken out not only Arslan Ash, but Atem, Hafiz Tanvir.
For Street Fighter 6 top 32, there are 7 My players and no Ed players.
Pakistan, but look at what AK has accomplished. Look, people always talk about these regions out here that are very strong in Tekken, and the only reason I say all this is like you better put some respect.
Only one Cammy.
And now they got the young killers out here taking bodies, taking names, Obama.
Which that's punk, actually, now that I think about it.
Early, man.
That's just
But
punk.
at this point, he's in loser semis, right? You and
But
Rip
7
got away with
Mice.
again in person. That huge moment he had at combo.
That's
Breaker a couple
crazy.
years
She's
ago,
had
right,
like
where he got that
slaps on the wrist twice. Well, she's had nerfs like twice now. Both have just ended up being slaps on the wrist.
You know? I mean, look, you said you had a very good point. Let's take a look at this bracket real quick. And like I said, people forget about, you know, in EVO Japan 2019, we all know about the Arslan Ash,
Fuck.
Chikarin being there, the Leroy, the books, everything. But you forget that my man was also right up there with all of them in that top 8 AK. And now
second place. Arslan made his name getting over AK like that. So now it's like, okay, he's gotten a win before. It's not that, but for him to be able to come to EVO Japan like this and be cutting up this loser side of the bracket, you know he's only got one thing on his mind at this point. Let me get my dub back. He's trying to get his lick back in a big way.
Well, look, Ulsan versus me is the next match that I believe that we're going to see here.
I think I'm gonna call it here for the night and then take it easy. So I don't have to worry about streaming or anything and just hit the hay. I'm not sure. I'm still pretty off my game this week, so I don't know if I'll be. We'll see if I'll be back next week. At the latest, I know I want to play Ingrid and stream that. But yeah, I gotta take it easy for the night and take it easy tomorrow maybe. I'll see if I have any ideas on what I want to stream or if I'm up for anything. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, we'll try to. Thanks for that street card. Anyway, I'm gonna head to bed. That stream is over on twitch.tv/evo. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the hay. So thanks everyone for watching. Until next time, thank you for the continued support, yeah, everyone.